You are a nothing.
You're not even doing okay. You're not even doing kinda good, dude.
Imagine being such a nothing that a homeless guy breaks up with you.
I want to kill him.
I want to crash a plane into your head.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah, hold on. That's like
hold on.
Hold on. You hold on.
I'm standing up.
No.
You miserable, mediocre nothing. You nothing.
That's good.
I couldn't
Get
even hear
people's
myself.
attention.
Get people's attention. My ears almost blew up.
Good.
All right, am I doing the spoken intro
Yeah,
for
you
the
do the
first
spoken
time?
word.
Fuck, I don't know what all right, okay. I'm telling you, I'm gonna say this once, and I'm probably never gonna do it again. I got stage fright. This is the Nothings podcast. What's up, guys? This is Whitey here, Jensen. Email. All right. Fuck.
Oh, Jesus. Was that in the script?
I dropped my phone. All right, this is Nothings podcast. This is Whitey Gems here. Duels producing. You guys can email us at what do you mean? Oh, geez. Can I get this?
No,
Can
there
I
was something on my end. Sorry.
You can email us at askthenotthings@gmail.com. That's askthenotthings@gmail.com. Email us questions or whatever, and we'll read it on what?
You said Gmails.
I'm nervous. I don't like this. We're right now live on twitch.tv. You can follow us on Twitter at nothingspod. Listen to these episodes on Spotify, and then you can watch all recorded episodes on our YouTube channel, The Nothings Podcast. And if you want to find us anywhere else, you can go to our Anchor account, The Nothings Podcast. All right, boom, there, done.
That was good. I liked it.
Yeah, I don't know. God, I got stage fright. I don't like that.
I'm pretty sure I posted it in the right place too. But we'll find
Really?
out, I guess.
I'm going to go to... I'm not subscribed because I don't want you to know my email.
Yeah, fair enough. Also, my mic set. I had that mic mute app on, and I just maybe that's causing issues. Though I don't know. It could be that. I'm gonna turn that off from now on when
I'm
we're
gonna
doing
blame
these.
Discord.
Oh yeah, probably Discord as well. I mean, it's like the best place to do it, though, right?
What?
Like record this in Discord.
I mean, this is what we've been using so far, and everything's been pretty good, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Seems
I just
to
don't
always
like
be
that there's a delay with the green and yellow bars now. I know there's not a delay for live viewers, but for us, we're seeing a delay, and I don't like that.
Am I allowed to watch the stream duel? Okay.
Jeez.
No, I just won't.
Yeah, I mean, if this is... Why can't we just do it through OBS? Aren't we able to talk through OBS? Oh, all right. I'm sorry. I'm not... I'm illiterate.
Smart TV, not futuristic technology.
Futurist. Yeah. Fucking invest in smart TVs. There you go.
They're gonna only get more money.
No, but invest. No, they ain't. It's a phase. But
A phase of what? Yeah, really? TV's a phase?
yeah, it's already dying.
How long does... They're making smart TVs!
I know, but everyone else is on the fucking phones or computers.
And smart TVs.
Nah, no one's on a fucking smart TV except for 40-year-old moms.
You're saying when people stream Netflix and Hulu and shit like that, they're only doing it on phones and tablets? What are you saying?
My parents are in their 50s. They're the only people I know in my life that have TVs.
Well, my girl, she has a
Or
smart
cable.
TV.
Yeah, but she likes punk music or some shit. I don't know.
No,
She's
she
a weird person.
Oh my god.
What metal was it? I forget. But
So did Jem's voice change when he came into the thing?
I didn't come in. I'm not gonna
Oh my-
chance it.
Why? Now you're not gonna be able to see the stream.
I know. I feel like I'm outside the fucking door. You know, I'm just looking in the window now.
Dude, this delay
Just
is
do it real
killing.
quick.
This half-second delay is making my soul hurt, though, bro.
Nothing's
It can't
changed from
be.
last week on my end. Welcome to the world of streaming, boys.
Oh my god.
All right, did my voice change?
I
Yes,
hate
it did. Now
Yeah.
get out of
You're
here.
so low
You're
right
an
now.
outsider.
Jesus, why does it do that only to me?
I don't know. It's something with your setup, bro.
How's it on? It's on his end.
It has to be on your end. It's not doing it for me.
Why would my mic change when I watch a stream? That doesn't make sense.
No
That
idea, but
actually
that's,
makes no
that's,
sense.
that's the only
Because you're the
parallel
one.
factor.
You're the one putting me through to the other end of the fucking internet. You know, I'm just in my fucking apartment, dude. I'm not doing nothing
And
wrong.
it does record it that way. I did it in my test recording. So it's really weird. It's fucking strange.
So why is it only doing it this week?
I have no idea. Well, it's been doing it on and off the past couple of
Oh,
weeks,
that's
but
right. You've
couldn't
been
figure
saying
out what
that.
it was.
All right. Well, I
Now
guess
we
I'll
know.
just never get to, I'll just.
Looks like you're the only one that gets to watch the watch page. Just shrink the window down so you can't see the chat.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go sit over in the corner.
Make sure I don't put a mustache on your avatar or something.
You're such a fucking sulky piece of shit.
I know.
Not gonna lie, he's kind of pulling my heartstrings a little bit. That sad voice, he's got that puppy dog voice.
I'm not gonna lie though, we might have to find something else than Discord to start doing these because, like Jem said, we have weekly problems now.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
This has become a thing. This is episode 5. I mean, it's technically episode 6, but this is episode 5, and we've had weekly problems.
Wait, how is this? Oh, yeah.
It's not consecutively Discord though. One was the PC last week. That's why we were 30 minutes late.
Oh,
Oh,
blame it on me.
Oh yeah, you sent the whole lavender fucking PC, and now look what happened.
Mm.
The 30 minutes late one show.
So I did have a bunch of stuff to talk about. One more
Nice.
time, guys, before we get into it. Yet again, we will read your shit or your questions or whatever. Just email us at askthenothinks@gmail, singular.com. That's askthenothinks@gmail, singular.com. So
Oh, and yeah, and also we have guests for the next 2 episodes.
that's
and
right. I did my job.
They are world famous.
I hate you.
The biggest, most subscribers I've ever talked to before. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I hate you.
I know. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be good though.
Yeah. But dude, so far everything's, I gotta admit, 5 weeks in, it's pretty swimmingly. I kept fucking listening to episode 4 on a loop. I'm like, this is fucking good.
It's a great episode.
Everything sounds good, dude. Once I get the mic set up, the audio and the visuals are gonna be so 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck everyone else's podcast. Just listen to
Ours
ours.
is the best.
Yeah, this is whoever hosts the Nothings podcast. Those guys know what they're fucking doing over there.
But yeah, so you had some things.
Okay, so remember months ago you said that it would be a good idea for me to watch King of Staten Island because you said you liked the movie, right?
Yeah.
And I told you that me and my girl watched it and we both didn't like it. I thought it sucked, right?
Yeah.
So a couple days ago or this past week, I decided, hey babe, listen, The Founder is on Netflix. Jem told me he really liked that movie. He said I should watch it. So let's give it a try. And both her and I said to each other, it's like, if this one's going to be bad too, it's like, we're done taking movie suggestions. We're done taking movie suggestions from Jem.
Yeah.
Right. So we watched The Founder. Bro, one of my favorite movies I saw this year.
Yeah, isn't it great? It's a good
Isn't-
fucking movie.
I don't know how fake it was where they literally made the McDonald brothers into fat Jesus Christs. Like they're literally the nicest human beings you could ever meet. It's like, we were just two brothers making burgers, curing cancer, and saving the homeless. Dude, they made them out to be saints. And
I'm sure there's some fuckery going on with the.
Yeah, you
Truth,
really
but-
these two white dudes in the 50s. Yeah, I'm sure they were saints. Fucking
dude. But by the way,
the movie itself was really, really good.
I never recommended King of Staten Island as like a great movie, though. I even said it's like, oh, it's good, but it wasn't great.
But
so don't chalk that off my list. That doesn't count. All right.
You suggested it as a good movie, but it was a really bad movie.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. I agree, but I didn't. I wasn't like sitting there like, yo, you gotta see this flick.
I didn't say it like that.
Yeah, but with The Founder, I was like, dude, especially you. I knew you would like it a lot because it's very.
Dude, I loved it. It was a really, really good movie.
Yeah, the whole like real estate thing too. It's fucking genius.
Oh, it was insane. And I gotta admit, after I saw that movie, I went to myself. I'm like, I kind of like that guy's game.
Yeah.
That
the guy
Ray
who told him
Krutz
to make that move, I was like, that dude's a fucking genius. I want a movie about that dude.
Yeah. Like, I don't know whether that's true or not that he overheard him in the bank going like, maybe I have an idea for this guy. But either or, whoever that guy was, holy shit.
Yeah, what a fucking checkmate move right there.
That was actually one of the downsides of that movie, because there was a couple, parts that could have been better. That was it. Like, all these side characters that were in the movie, and they even had post credit, like, this is what she did afterwards, and this is what happened to this guy. You didn't hear anything about them during the movie. Honestly, the whole movie was just the two brothers and Michael Keaton playing telephone back and forth.
Yeah.
Basically, it
true.
was like, hey, you can't do this. And he goes, I'm going to do it anyway. Later.
Yeah.
He hangs up.
Like, we want real milk in the milkshakes. He's like, nah, I like it this way.
And I'm going to fuck this guy's wife.
Did he?
Remember the
I don't
one
remember
guy
that. I
who
haven't
owned the
seen it in a
rest?
long time.
Gotcha. Okay. But it was yeah, dude, I really liked that. I was like, oh shit, this is
How about the fucking end, dude?
stuff.
How about the
What?
fucking end?
The bathroom scene?
No, when they put him out of business.
Dude,
One right across the street.
Why do you have that
why
much
do you gotta
hate
kill
in
a
your
man?
heart?
Oh, that guy was a fucking monster, dude.
That's like a guy who falls in love with a woman and they have a kid, and he hates her so much that not only he murders her, he murders the child because it's a part of her. It's like, Jesus, bro, just throw the towel.
Yeah, that's funny though. That was I enjoyed that as well. It was a good flick.
I was looking up on the two brothers. The one guy who fainted in the movie, that character, he died in the mid 70s, whereas the other guy died in the 90s. So like, that guy saw everything. Like, imagine being the guy who created McDonald's. You're dying in a nursing home in the 90s. There's literally a Ronald McDonald TV show at this point. And you're just going in the nursing home. I actually created that. And they're just like, I'm sure you did, Nick. I'm sure you did, while they're feeding you tapioca pudding.
Oh, I know. There's always like with business stories like that. It's some of them can get so fucking tragic. Like, have you heard the one about Victoria's Secret?
No, I feel like I did, but tell me.
Okay, so the dude goes into a store to buy his wife like lingerie, and he like feels super uncomfortable. So he's like, "Hey, what if I made something more like modern that people would be comfortable in?" So he makes this store called Victoria's Secret, and he gets pretty successful, and he sells it to a company for $5 million. Like 3 years later, that company turns around and sells it for 500 million. He then jumps off a bridge and kills himself.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But see, that story, I don't know that's the thing. This whole Founder movie, I don't know what's fabricated, what's not. They literally made the McDonald brother guys to be saints. But that story just seems like, dude, you sold it. Someone rolled with it, made it way bigger. They sold it also. And now it's probably worth billions of dollars. So it's like, what's stopping them from jumping off a bridge too? It's like, dude, you made $5 million off an idea that you had for a couple years, probably. I mean, I don't get that. I mean, that's when greed just takes over. It's like, dude, you made
Yeah.
$5 million. I mean,
He probably just had so much regret for like not waiting a little bit longer till it got to the size where he probably thought that was like the biggest it would get. I know, no, I'm not siding with him. I'm just saying he probably had some other issues going on. I mean, let's be honest.
Whitey, I'm not saying it was the best of ideas.
Yeah. But I'm just saying my heartstrings go out to this. It's like, oh, that sucks. There's no way, no matter who you are, that would bother you no matter what. Not to the point of killing yourself, but I mean, you'd be thinking about it often.
Yeah, but what's the
big
line?
difference.
What's the line? Say you build a company for, let's just say, a 9-10 year period, right? And let's say, yeah, you sell it for 500 million. And then the company that bought it from you, the group of people who bought it from you, 10 years later, you sold it, they sell it now for like 5 billion. Yeah, that's a huge difference. But is there a line there where you go, it's 500 fucking million, what more can you do, kind of thing?
Yeah, because at that point, I feel like 500 million's fuck you money, but I feel like 5 million isn't. You know what I mean? It's like you could spend that, you could go through that.
Yeah, so that's my question. in your mind, what would be the line where you go, good for them. They deserve the extra money. Is it
Yeah.
100 million? Is it 50 million?
Probably like 50 mil for me personally.
I would say
Anything over that, I'd be like, I made out still good.
for me, if you're talking about a company in the same amount of times reselling it for, say, $10 billion, for me, I wouldn't feel comfortable anything under $200 million. I wouldn't be comfortable. I'd be fucking infuriated. I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. If I would $150 million, it's like, dude, I can spend 10% of that on a luxury jet. I'd be fucking, I can spend 15% of that on a yacht. I'd be so upset. So upset.
Yeah, true. There are like the good stories though too. Like there's this game developer who like made a game all by himself using like simplistic graphics and programs. Then he ends up selling it for $2 billion to Microsoft. A little game called Minecraft. It's like, dude, one guy made that game. One dude.
Well, remember, we talked about this. Remember when fidget spinners became a huge thing?
Oh yeah.
And a woman, this random woman created fidget spinners. But I think you told me this. The patent for it expired.
That's right.
And it expired when no one even knew about fidget spinners. It was just like an idea. Maybe 12 people in the whole world had them. So then all of a sudden, someone, I guess, rebought the patent when it became this huge thing. And she lost out on, I guess you could say, hundreds of millions to billions of dollars. That's the thing. That's the thing that worries me, man. I feel as if no matter if I have a great idea or not, I would never be able to go far with it because I don't know any of the red tape talk and the lawyer talk where, a couple guys bring me in a room. It's like, hey, Whitey, yeah, we hear you. You have a great idea, a great concept. We're going to steal it from you.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's mine. It's like no matter what you say, you're going to lose. So why don't you just walk out that door? Don't be a fuss to us. We won't bother you. You're not going to get anything. I'm
got the
not
world's
gonna,
best lawyers all lined up. It's like, I got fucking 2 pennies and you can't afford one.
I got nothing, bro. The only thing I have is if I go, I'm going to take it to court. I'm going to fucking no lawyers. I'm going to speak for myself. And then I just go nuts in the courtroom where they're like, all right, this guy is throwing a lot of emotion around. Maybe he did create this shit.
Yeah, just put up a whole fuss.
Give him a finder's fee for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that type of shit happens all the fucking time. I know, I know shows when they would they would do job interview stuff for like new writers. Like all the writers wanting to, get the gig would submit a bunch of writing packets, and part of the agreement is even if you don't get the job, they're allowed to use your material. So they just get a bunch of free material from all these comics and then only pick like 2 of them, but they get like months worth of content. It's like,
That's
what
insane.
what a rape.
Yeah, it's insane the verbal writing rape that's allowed. It's just like, well, you put your name in a little squiggly line without reading anything. It's like, dude, even if you read that 5 times, it's a different fucking language.
Yeah.
It's like signing a 50-page packet in Spanish. It's a totally different language that the normal person doesn't understand. There's a reason why lawyers get paid $200 an hour and go to school for 6, 8, 10 years. They're literally learning a new language, and the language is called, hey, we know how to fuck you.
Yeah. It really is a new language, or a different language. I mean, it's like same with like financial shit, like the way the stocks work or the economy works. I mean, it's also like there's all these big words for stuff that's probably a concept anyone could like be like, oh, that's a thing, but instead they like powder it with all these words. So you need to like have a fucking financial assistant just to fucking tell you how much the bill is or some shit. It's like
yeah, dude, that actually reminded me of something I wanted to talk to you about. We were talking about I remember off air we were talking about how much money it takes to get into the 1% in America, how much money you have to make annually. So I decided, I was like, you know what, how many millionaires are in the US? And there's actually roughly 11 million households in America that are millionaire annually. So households, I don't know whether that means one person or
No, it's the collective, everyone in the
it's
house.
the collective. So, I mean, if you just divide that by 2, you could say there's roughly around 5 million millionaires in the country.
That's low, dude.
That's low in your mind.
Yeah, the fucking 360 million.
Well, I think a millionaire, though, you have to obtain a annual income of $1 million. That's
Right.
a
No, I
lot.
mean, I think it's low. I think that's a low number of people.
What do
I
you
think that's a
what?
smaller pool than I would have thought.
Oh, well, I really? No, dude, I mean, that's a lot in my mind. That's a lot of people.
That's one.
I'd say 5 out of what? 400 million, right? So 5 out
Well,
of
it's definitely
400.
more than 1%, right? But
That'd be 1.25%. I mean, that means more. You have more of a 1 out of 100 chance of walking in next to a millionaire. Yeah, that actually seems right on par, honestly.
yeah, I mean, I know one in real life, so that means that I only had a 1% chance of knowing one.
Yeah, but I don't know if you bump into someone that you don't even know, that person could be a millionaire. You don't know anyone's life. You don't know how they operate. The people that I know who have money like that, a lot of them are very low key. They
Yeah.
drive really low key cars and they dress casually. They fucking wearing Reeboks and Nike gym shorts or something. They
Oh,
don't
dude,
have
we have
time
so
to
many
flash shit like
customers.
that.
We have so many customers who are like, you know, they're rich, but they're not like millionaires, and they act so snooty. But we used to have this one guy who sold his company for like $26 billion or something crazy, and he was like, he had one of the smaller properties. It was on the ocean though, but yeah, he like had a normal car. He dressed casually. Like you'd never know. You would never know this dude's a fucking
Aspie.
multimillionaire.
It's Aspie.
Dude, that fucking counter, dude.
What
Jesus
counter?
Christ. Remember Aspie's fucking counter?
Counter. Oh yeah, that
Oh
marble
my
stone.
god.
That was granite or something.
Dude's fucking rich.
I think it's because people who are say 100,000aires, the people who will have a Mercedes or a M5, a really nice house, yet still get stuck at the red light like everyone else. They still go to most of the same grocery stores like everyone else. Those people know the pool they're in, so they're trying to impress that pool. Where
Mhm.
someone who is worth, $20 billion, they don't have time to impress us. That's like impressing dogs.
Yeah.
They need to buy really nice yachts and planes and fucking mansions with lands and slave quarters to impress all their friends.
Yeah, that's true. They don't worry about the little things like clothes and cars. They got fucking jets.
No, but dude, 100%, man. I told my girl sometime next year, I'm gonna download that personal shopper app. I'm gonna have people do grocery shopping every now and then for me, bro. There's so many times where I'm like, I don't feel like going to the fucking
I gotta
store.
admit, I fucking hate grocery shopping.
I thought you said you loved it. That's why
I
you
know,
never download the app.
but I hate it now.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. It's just getting old, you know? It's just getting really old, dude.
It's getting
The
old.
parking, the driving, gotta wear a mask. I gotta fucking get everything in a basket, and I like try not to fill it up too much, but then I end up carrying too much shit, and it's fucking the bag's tearing, and
They ran
it's
out of his
just
favorite soup.
yeah, the whole fucking thing. Yeah, I gotta go to multiple stores just to track down an item that's
Oh,
fucking
dude,
gluten
me
free.
and her, when we go grocery shopping, over under 2.5 stores that we're gonna go to. It's like, all right, we'll hit this store first for these items, then we'll go here for these items, and then if we still need this, we'll head over to this third store. It's like, bro, what the fuck am I doing? And then, dude, it's miserable. It's so miserable. If you park close to the store, it's gonna take you 50 years to park, and then it's gonna take you 100 years to pull out because there's people walking by. If you
Oh
park
yeah.
far away from the store where no one else is parked, it's a guarantee the second you close your door, a helicopter, tank, and the fucking USS Air Force is gonna park right next to your fucking car. You then go into the store. You're miserable. You're wearing a mask. You're walking, which sucks as a human because you want to be in bed watching Netflix. You're walking. You're picking out things in a line that is the size of in aisles that are the size of your shoulder width. You're fucking bunched in there. You're getting shit you don't even want because it's a pressure buy. You're next to a bunch of people. Then you go to the line. None of the fucking registers are open. It's a self checkout that says please place.
No, I like the
item
self-check. Self-check was the greatest thing that ever happened
It's
to grocery
not
store.
the greatest thing because the second I breathe too hard, it thinks my item is off the weight scale.
I've only had that problem like twice in my life.
I hate it because you're doing all the work and you're giving them all the money and it's a mind fuck. And I'm over here going, why don't I find out how much money this personal shopper app is? Because if it's only a service fee of like 10, 15 bucks, it's totally fucking worth it.
See, and well, the reason I said I would never do that is because I don't trust someone with my fucking food, dude. Fuck you. They don't care about your goddamn food. It's a job to them. You know, they're making fucking minimum wage to fucking go get you Brussels sprouts. They're gonna fucking jizz in them.
The people at the store don't care about the food.
Have you ever seen pizza delivery videos where like they're eating the fucking chicken wings and shit? Like, I don't know, dude. He's probably snacking on my chips and shit.
Who's recording that?
I don't know. People will like record that shit, or like they'll put their feet in the lettuce and shit.
I almost did it.
They're animals.
I almost did it.
What's up?
I almost did the Burger King foot lettuce bit. Do it.
What?
Not gonna do it.
I don't get it.
Do
No,
what?
but I just have trust issues. It would have to be someone who like I hired privately. I wouldn't do it through a fucking app. Get the fuck
Privately, your
outta
own
here.
your own personal.
Yeah, my own personal fucking grocery shopper that I know and I interact with and I have a relationship with and that I have a back and forth with.
Suck his
We tell
dick?
jokes. No, it'd be a woman for sure.
Dude, we're totally able to use the word gay.
Nah. Wait, but why did you bring up the millionaire thing? I felt like you were going somewhere with that, and then we kind of veered off into grocery shopping.
It was just something I was interested in throughout the week, and I was like, I wonder what Jem thinks of this stat.
Oh, okay, so it was
Sweet, dude.
1.25. So you have to be a millionaire to be in the top 1% of this country.
Fucking
Oh,
adorable.
I have no clue. I have no idea about all that shit.
Well, didn't you say it was 1.2% of the population as millionaires?
Well, yeah, but doesn't the 1% work off income, where that was just working off population?
Oh, yeah, that was household too.
Yeah, so it's a little skewed and shit.
Well, no. It does work off the population.
Oh, Duel, quick question, by
I
the
think.
way.
I don't know. Actually, that's a good point.
What's up?
Duel. I was thinking throughout, because you're a genius at this template stuff. I mean,
Thinking
I
about
would
me
do.
too.
Yeah, dude, I was thinking of you. I was telling
Oh,
Jem, I
so
was telling
sweet.
Duel yesterday how fucking good
Yesterday.
both your ideas were.
Mm.
From time to time throughout the podcast, would you flash the email?
Oh, you mean like this? What email is that again?
That's ask the nothings. It's a little close to Jem's head. That's ask the nothings at gmail.com.
Oh, it's the-
Ask the nothings.
Wait, what
at
was my idea?
here?
That was good.
gmail.com.
Over here.
Stop it! I hate
Over
him.
here?
I hate him. Yeah, no, stop. A little to the left. A little to the left.
Right there.
Now
Oh,
you guys are just rubbing
A
it
little
in.
more, but yeah.
Oh, it snapped.
I'm still
your
outside in
idea-
the fucking dark.
Dude, by the way, Duel, you can easily see where it's centered because the red square, the rectangle,
jeez.
has little red squares in the center. So you just have to center that to the center of the screen.
I feel like you guys are watching a movie and I'm blind. I'm just like,
Well,
oh, well, I wish I could enjoy.
Did you see your DMs there, Jam?
We're gonna fix that for Jen. We're gonna fix that for next week, bro.
Yeah, I feel left out
Because you cannot be not watching the same stuff I'm not watching. Like
It's
that's
bumming
not
me
gonna
out.
happen.
If we
we got
want,
emails.
We'll go back to.
How do you know we have
we'll
emails?
Incorporate fucking hangouts in this bitch. We'll go old school, the way you guys like it.
No, I don't want to do hangouts ever.
Press the mute button.
Definitely don't want to do a whole.
Oh,
Yeah,
why
that
not?
was terrible because the
Oh,
audio sucked.
yeah.
Let's see if they've updated. I don't know.
You know they didn't update it.
I can't tell Discord, hey, fix your shit
They made it worse.
by next Monday. Okay, thank you.
Jem, your idea, by the way, was putting the numbers in the thumbnail dead
Oh,
center.
isn't that just the
I
kiss?
can't believe. Oh, I want to lick it.
It looks so good, right there with the
Looks
white.
so good, dude. Fuck every other podcast. We are you, Jem, Duel, especially me, we're the tits, man. And by the way, I don't know what's going on, Duel, but for some reason the green bars every now and then have this weird black square that appears on the left side. What is going on today
I
with
get so
Discord?
fucking sweaty and clammy when I do these, dude, because I'm laughing in my
Don't know what you're
back.
talking about
I
with the
say it
black
every
square.
fucking episode.
I'm just happy we have guests, man. We're rolling. The ball is rolling. Last episode was great. This episode's kind of so-so, but the ball is rolling.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we're like gaining steam. Like we're we're starting to get into our prime here.
I can't wait till next week and it starts and I go, so guys, I can't do Mondays anymore.
Yeah, I'd be so mad. That was like the biggest hurdle of the podcast. Really, was the fucking day of the week.
Yeah, and now looking back at it, it makes sense. We're fucking 3 adults who have things to do.
True. It is
I mean,
true.
except for Duel, he plays World of Warcraft 24/7
That is true too.
or Red Dead Redemption.
Hey, do not take away my raid time. Okay.
That's fair. I was watching you playing Red Dead, and it was really fun watching you guys play.
It's hilarious sometimes.
But Duel, I have a question for you because I got
Another
into
one?
the whole I got into this whole smoking cigar thing, right?
Okay.
So, oh, by the way, we can talk about Christmas too. I didn't fucking ask you guys. But one of the gifts I got for Christmas, my father gave me some cigars, and one of them was in a tube. But on the end of the cigar, whereas the part that you light it, there is an inch left of the tube that just has I didn't open it yet. It has tobacco leaves in it, like crunched up tobacco leaves. And I thought, like, is this stuff to put in a pipe? What is this stuff? So I tried looking up, I couldn't find anything. Do you know what that would be for?
Sample, get a pipe.
It is a sample, isn't it?
Has to be.
Huh.
Smell it, pick it up and smell it. See if you like the smell of it.
Pretty intro. I mean, you weren't able to open the tube though until you broke the seal. So I guess that sample's just for the person who already purchased the cigar.
There you go.
All right. I mean, I don't have a pipe. I just got into cigars. I'm not getting a fucking pipe.
Double check.
I smoked a pipe once. I'm pretty sure I like permanently damaged my lungs.
Well, you're still
That shit is
smoking.
harsh.
You're not supposed to inhale it, just
I
like you
know.
wouldn't do for a cigar.
I know. I didn't know that until after I inhaled it.
Ah!
I still feel it to this day. No, I'm just kidding. But it was horrible.
How was your Christmas, bro?
It sucked, dude. My mom canceled Christmas.
Oh wait, because of COVID?
Yeah, she's one of
Gotcha.
those.
But did she cancel it leading up, or did she cancel it last second?
So we were gonna have it on the screened-in porch that I was staying in for a few weeks in the summer, and
The cricket mobile.
oh yeah, you guys remember that very well.
Yeah, do I ever?
So many noises.
My God.
The funny thing is, the kids screaming in the pool in the house behind us never came out during a stream, but they were always there every other day, which is hilarious. But so we were gonna have it on that, but then the weather it poured all day here on Christmas. So my mom was like, "Oh, we're gonna do it on Christmas Eve instead," and and I was like, "Yeah, I'm all set." I was like, I'll see you on Christmas to drop off my gifts." Like, I'm not fucking celebrating Christmas on Christmas Eve, dude. It's gonna kill me inside.
Wait, hold on. When me and my family throughout the years get together, the majority of the family gets together on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day is just immediate family opening up gifts. So, why you don't do that? That's not something that you guys do.
I really only have immediate family at this point. Most of my uncles and aunts are like drug addicts or homeless. Or my parents don't have good relationships with them. And all my grandparents are dead, so it's always just immediate family. So yeah, we never really get together on Christmas Eve. We would do stuff like decorate the tree and stuff, but that would just be on like a random day in December.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
And what was
it's
gonna
depressing.
what was gonna ruin the fact that you guys did everything that you would do on the 25th, doing it on the 24th?
It wasn't. It's just me and my mom have been butting heads a lot this year because of COVID and everything. Because she's like a hypochondriac, like germaphobe, like OCD. Like, she's just the worst. Like she hasn't gone anywhere. She's not leaving the house until the government tells her it's okay. Um, so I was like, you're gonna really ruin fucking Christmas. You're canceling Christmas. So I'm not coming. It was petty, but I was just like, no, if you're gonna fucking do this, I'm just not going. I'm not playing your fucking game. I'll come back to Christmas when you fucking open the house up to your fucking kids.
It
Like a
sounds like
fucking
you're
adult.
cutting off your own nose to spite your own
I
face.
am because what actually because I was doing that to kind of be like, well, fuck you to her. But then what really happened is it was just fuck you to my siblings because then I didn't end up seeing my siblings for Christmas, but I saw my parents. So it's just kind of like fuck. If I could go back, I would have went. But
Yeah, because I have to admit, as much as that does suck, it does. It does 100% stink. I went through that for Thanksgiving, but I personally didn't mind it at all. I was just like, yeah, cool, fucking FaceTime, whatever. I would say, and maybe that's just the mentality thing. And also, I have no idea exactly what you and your mom's have been going through for the whole year. But yeah, dude, I feel as if you kind of you got over emotional and stubborn and fucking acted on emotion where it's like, yeah, dude, your mom is an older woman who probably watches the news 24/7. You just said she's a hypochondriac, and the fucking news just keeps on telling her that she's gonna die from a chest cold. So yeah, she's gonna be a little afraid. Can you at least, balance that out and kind of go, yeah, even though
see, I
this
would,
sucks, it's not,
but
it's
I
only because people are telling her all this shit.
I would, but I literally have a friend who has cancer, and he fucking went to his parents' house. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, there's more important things than like fearing you're gonna die every fucking night. Like,
I
get
know,
together with your
I
gut. If
don't
some things are
dis
more important than fucking fear, and
I
that's
I
family and
agree with
Christmas.
I agree with you, but
Oh,
didn't
I
you
was
say
totally
they
petty though. You're not wrong.
yeah, didn't they
I'm not
say they
defending
were
it.
gonna do the exact same thing, but on Christmas Eve instead?
Yeah, but on the back deck in fucking 25-degree weather or whatever the fuck it was. So we're gonna be
That would
cold
that
outside.
I don't get. It's like, does COVID not come out in the cold?
Yeah, no, and I went over to my parents like earlier in the month, and like my sister was inside with a mask on. But every time
Mm.
I go there, they make me go out to the behind in the back deck like a fucking dog in the
Maybe
rain.
they don't like you.
I'm starting to think that.
Yeah, yeah. I think your
Well, my
parents
dad loves. I mean, me and my dad are fucking tight as fuck. But and he's normal.
but
He's
he's
just
your
have.
stepdad, so I think he just has to put on a show. I think deep down he's like, I fucking hate this kid.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he likes me more than he likes her at this point. um, no, we're really close though. My dad's the fucking best. He's the only reason I even fucking go over there anymore. But
I think both. I think your mom sounds like a hypochondriac, and you sounded petty, and
yes.
you cut your own nose off on that one.
It's just so for me, it's like I did, and you're right, but at the same time, it's like she's just so controlling and manipulative, and she always gets her fucking way, and it's always her. She decides everything for the family, and it's always her. And I was just like, I'm
Oh,
just over it,
jeez,
dude.
this
I'm
this is
over it.
going way deeper than
It is,
this
dude. I
is
mean,
way
it's
deeper than COVID.
you asked.
I don't think I asked. I poked the bear a little bit. I didn't think it was gonna wake up from this massive hangover like, ah!
Yeah, no, she's totally like brainwashed by fucking the news and shit. Though she's just annoying to be around at this point. So it probably does go deeper than that. But I don't know. I don't know. She's at a point in her life where she doesn't work. She has no hobbies. She drinks a good amount now. Not a lot. She doesn't have a problem, but she just can get tipsy and just say stupid shit. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm over it at this point. I lived with her for fucking 25 years of my life. Need a detox. But how was yours, man? Enough about my fucking depressing. Enough about my depressing life.
Dude, imagine being the comedian who has that act, and then the guy has to come on the mic. All right, so for the next act, while half the crowd's slitting their wrist.
Despite how like bad I
Flipping the
made that
lip.
sound, I do have a good relationship with my mom. I love her. So, but yeah, we're just going through a little bit of a thing. But yeah,
I wish we were big, so then there'd be 50 YouTubers that are like, what's really going on behind the scenes in Jen's God, dude, if I see one more fucking YouTube thumbnail and title that says the downfall of ... while that person's still crushing it and killing it, getting a ton of like, here's the real reason why Pokemon killed her channel. It's like,
Exposed.
what are you talking about? These people are insanely still famous, if not more famous, and they're making more money than ever. What in your mind is the fucking downfall? You want to know what the downfall is? Seeing a building with a blank square on it because the Blockbuster logo no longer exists on it. That's the downfall.
You keep going
okay?
back to Blockbuster.
Because it was my childhood and it's gone.
Did you ever have Hollywood Video?
No, Duel brought that up. We never had it over here, bro. That was
Okay.
I don't think that was an East Coast thing. That was more of a West Coast thing.
No, we had it.
Mm.
We had one, and we had a
Oh, rare.
Blockbuster, and we had. I'm not going to say the name of it, even though it's obviously not around anymore. But it was this privately owned little one, and we used to go in there, and the owner had this like giant, like the biggest cat I've ever seen in my life. It was this giant black cat, and we would just fucking pet it, and it was the most. It was the best, dude.
When you say giant, do you mean big or giant as in fat?
Big. Like
Nice.
paws were big, head was like this thing was probably a species that's really big, I'm guessing.
That's awesome.
But also fat too. It was fat and big, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just funny how that was such a thing. Yeah, like every weekend, you know, we'd go pick out a movie and let's rent it. And my mom would never return them, and it was a whole thing.
Hmm.
The amount of library books that my mom probably has in the basement that due dates
Hey,
on 'em.
Duel, unlike Gem, did you have a nice family affair for your Christmas Eve?
I don't know. I don't want to bring it up. Jem might bring up his mom.
Oh, Jesus.
I had to. It was low hanging fruit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Guys,
you
I
know,
don't
we
hate
got
my
together,
mom, right?
we had
Anyone
our
listening,
masks
I
on.
love my mom.
Hey guys,
See?
email us.
See? It's unreal.
Email us things about how much you love your mom and how much she cares for you, so we can read it on the podcast.
Jem's got today's emails. Any more? Cut off.
Why does Gem have today's emails, by the way?
Because you get the layout.
What?
Oh, thank you, Dual. See, he's fucking. This is why we pay him the big bucks.
What does that mean that you get the layout?
Yeah, because I'm fucking outside in the cold, and you're in a fucking warm house with a
Yeah,
fireplace.
he's on the back
going,
porch right now.
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, I thought he meant like
Sometimes, Dual, you throw out the fucking gems, dude.
dude, those clips that I put. By the way, guys, if you want to see clips from episodes of the podcast on Twitter at nothingspod, you can see them there.
Oh, I have that.
Thank you, Duel. Dude, fucking the shit that Duel says in the background is hilarious.
I love it. Good callback, good jokes. Like
Oh,
I'm here
kiss
for it.
already.
Whitey, though, you never said what you did for Christmas.
Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve was with my family, and then Christmas Day with my girl's family, and we did open.
Jesus.
What?
How'd your family think about that? Why'd they do it on Christmas Eve?
Because we normally get together on Christmas Eve anyway. We actually did it a little bit less people this time. I didn't see a lot of my cousins that I usually see because we usually have it at my grandparents' place, but they're in their fucking 100s basically. So we weren't going to go anywhere near them. But Christmas Day, actually, me and my girl went to see my grandparents just to drop off a gift and say hi.
Mm. So you're like masked up, gloves on.
No mask on. And after we all sat down, we kind of took the mask off and said, fuck this. Let's drink some soda and eat cookies.
Nice.
Yeah, my family's not as worried about this stuff as it seems like your family. My family they kind of have a fear of it, but they also kind of want to start to go out again.
Mm.
And I personally only wear a mask when it's required for me to, as if I'm going to a store and they say you can't shop here unless you're wearing a mask, I go, all right, I guess I have to wear a mask. If it was, hey, you don't have to wear a mask, but you should, I'd be like, nope, putting this in my pocket. Thank you.
Mm. Yeah, that's cool though.
Yeah, everything was real chill.
Yeah, it was. Other than that, it was good though. I'm glad it's over though. I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas. Like, just stressful. I gotta buy gifts and fucking tell people what I want, and when I don't want anything, and I don't know. I'm not a big winter guy, if you haven't noticed. But that you did remind me of something that I didn't even think to bring up, but I wanted to when I did it, and I'm so happy that I remembered it.
I think
Um,
you tell us this thing right now.
mm,
You then tell us that really big story, and then we get to
okay.
the emails, or we do the emails between this story and that big story.
Yeah, we can do in between.
All right, so it sounds like that big story is going to be a big story.
So me and my best buddy, we went up to meet one of our mutual friends. Um, and then we went to Providence. Do you know where that is, Rhode Island?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went to Providence Place Mall on like I think it was like the 23rd of December. It's this big like 4-story mall. You know, it's like Providence is so weird because it's like a city, but it's like tiny, but like it has fucking skyscrapers. It's like legit for 2 blocks. It's a great city, but then it's just nothing. And we went to Dave and Buster's,
Hmm.
and that same group of friends, I'm going up next week to shoot guns for the first time at a gun range. And literally 90% of the reason I said yes was like, oh, this will be good for the podcast. I can have a story about shooting guns for the first time, but I tried VR for the first time. Holy
Mhm.
fucking shit. Have you ever done VR?
I remember you DM'd us VR. You said VR is
Yes.
the shit. I've never, when you say done VR, I'd had the, what's that thing where you stick a Samsung into the goggle set and then you place it around your head? Is that VR? They said it was VR. So if that's VR, I've done it before. I've been on roller coasters that are VR roller coasters, and I've
Yes.
test tried VR at phone stores where you're walking around dinosaurs and shit like that.
Oh, okay. Yep. That's pretty much exactly what I did. We went to, do you know what Dave and Buster's is?
Yes, I know what Dave and Buster's is, Gemini.
Well, because I had never really heard of it. So,
You've
yeah.
never heard of Dave and Buster's?
Nah.
It's adult Chuck E. Cheese, except the food's actually worse.
Yeah, yeah. So we got some food and then we were
Looking for
getting
that
some
sponsor.
we got like a good amount of drinks and we were like we were actually pretty drunk at this point. We went there to shop. We went to the Dave and Buster's, drank the whole night, played some games, and then we didn't even try to shop.
Hmm.
But we got up and me and my buddy are just like, why haven't we played any arcade games yet? So there's this VR set just like hanging from a rope and this like girl's using it. And like, here's how not afraid of COVID I am. There's no employee there like wiping things off or anything. I just put it right on. There's probably been 50 people who wore that. Dude, it goes right on your face. I mean, I woke up the next morning like kind of hungover, and I was like, yeah, that probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. If I die from COVID, I deserve it. Um, so that was nuts. I was fighting in some Star Wars game, and like I could see my own hands, but they weren't mine, and like but they were moving like mine. I was shooting guns and shit. But they had one of those roller coaster things. So we went where the chair like moves and shit, and there's like air blowing in your hair, and that was fucking unreal. I don't know if it was just because I was drunk, but like I felt when I took the goggles off, I like forgot that I was like not there, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
it was wild. There was like you said, there was like dinosaurs and like it launched us into a fucking ocean and like the whole thing's tipping over and yeah, it was pretty crazy. First time, I'm like, I get the hype. In a few years, this will be big. Invest in fucking VR. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Do you not go to malls a lot?
Never. I hate them all.
Oh, okay, that explains a lot because if you go into a bunch of malls, I've seen it all the time. It's almost as if it's a mall kiosk. You'll see this little setup. It'll either be a gamer type chair or one of those fake motorcycles, and it'll be kids. They're playing a game or they're on a ride, and the parents let their kids go on the thing, and whoever's supervising that section, they'll put the VR mask on the kids. So that's in every mall has that I've seen has some type of VR PlayStation for kids and I guess adults too if they're able to get on the fucking ride.
Yeah, I chose a pandemic to try out the whole VR thing. I guess, but
And during Six Flags, I forget, I think it's called Skull Mountain or Skull something, but in the Six Flags in New Jersey, the Six Flags in New Jersey, the roller coaster used to be a roller coaster that's in the dark, which is by the way, the scariest fucking thing. I
Mm.
mean, you just need one pipe that wasn't checked in the dark to be askewed by a foot and a half before it goes through your fucking dome.
Yeah, one flip
But
flop.
but when VR was getting big, they you put these fucking mask on where there's this layer of sponge and it's all decrepit. It's like a car seat, leather seat that's got crinkles in it, and you can see the fucking foamy sponge coming out, and you're like, oh god, you can see the sweat marks. And they put the VR goggles on, and you're on that same roller coaster. And I have to admit, we went on that roller coaster twice. The second time, I said, I'm gonna just take the goggles off when I ride this. It was way more fun without the goggles on.
Really?
It was stupid. I was like, dude, I'm not flying right now. I'm in a fucking shitty roller coaster that they decided to turn the lights off to make it more interesting.
Yeah, that's for me. Like it felt real. It felt like a real roller coaster. Like I got those like butterflies in my stomach as we were like going over like up and down loops and shit.
Yeah, all VR. It's funny. VR is what phones are to TVs is what VR is to those old school roller coasters where you get a bunch of people, they're sitting in the seats, like you said, that's rocking around. But instead of everyone watching the same movie theater type screen in front of them, it's now attached to your individual head. Just like instead of people watching TV that the whole family's watching, you're now watching your own personal tablet or phone. So that's all VR so far is. It's where can that technology go further? That's going to be the tricky part. They have to figure out a way where not only your visual senses are being hit, and I guess technically your hearing. They have to find a way for your feel, your taste, your smell, for all those senses to also be triggered during the VR process. Because if it's only going to be this thing attached to your eyes, it's only going to advance in terms of how far the graphics advance. Because anything outside of that isn't hitting you at all because you're not feeling anything else.
Yeah, well, the way the chair moves with it actually felt realistic. But like you said, the graphics weren't the best. You know, it's not like I was sitting there like, oh, I'm really here. But like in a weird way, I was. I was immersed. And if it ever does get to the right point, which I think it definitely will at some point, it's gonna just take over so many industries, man. Like, why would you need to build a whole roller coaster if you can like make a VR version that feels just as real? Like all that money you save by not having to build a giant fucking steel thing engineered. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's
companies-
everything in life. Why do you have to build a movie theater when we can stream the shit to you on your TV? Why do we have to build all this infrastructure for office buildings when you can work from home? It's that VR is part of everything else that's going on in the world of why do I have to use all these raw materials and manpower when I can do a ton of the stuff digitally and for less money, more cost effective.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You want to read
I'm
some
here
fucking
for it.
emails, bro?
Yeah, let's read some of these fucking.
Do we have more than
Schmeemails.
one for once in this podcast's history?
We do.
Holy,
actually
how many do we? 2, 3?
We have 4.
We have 4. Babe, we got 4 emails this week. All right, I'll go fuck myself. Thank you.
We actually
All
have
right.
a couple more too. I can split them between you guys.
Nice.
No. Actually, yeah, fuck that. Give me the goddamn email. We're fixing this by next week, by the way.
Wait, you sure we can't keep some in the reserves?
The reserves, he says. Come on, it's a party. It's fucking New Year's in a couple
All
days.
right. Oh, it is New Year's.
I'll let you do the ones I sent you, Gem, and then I'll share these ones to Whitey once you're done.
Oh shit!
Dude.
It's New Year's soon.
Dude, the past 2 weeks, I mean, can we ask for a better producer than fucking Duel?
No, we can't, man. He's
We
fucking. He's
can't.
nailing it.
He's not a producer. He's part of it. Like he is. I mean, honestly, he is the show because
He is.
the day he dies, this whole show is gone. We have
it's-
none of the info to get into any of this fucking shit.
It's on his fucking back.
Get him away from me.
His coffin might as well have a Twitch logo thrown in it, a Gmail logo thrown into the coffin on top of his dead body.
All right. So our first email is from next week's guest T-Tech, and he goes, "Hey, the Nothings. I got a question for the podcast. What email should I use to ask questions? Looking forward to hearing the answer on the podcast. Thanks.
I hate him. I
I
hate
know.
him. So
Wanna kill
the
him.
first canceled guest on the Nothings podcast.
That did it.
All right, fuck it. That's askthenotthings@gmail.com. To the 1 to 2 people who actually listen to our podcast, especially live on twitch.tv, the Nothings podcast. That's askthenotthings@gmail.com. That's where we're at for asking questions and shit like that. But thank you, T-Tac. And Jem's right. T-Tac is going to be our first guest ever on this podcast. He will be in around 9 p.m. Eastern time, halfway through the podcast next Monday.
Hell yeah. And if anyone out there, there's a certain type of person, especially if they have a job where they can listen to podcasts that are always I'm someone like that. I have a job where I can listen to podcasts and I'm always looking for new ones. You can never have too many podcasts. If you have any friends like that, family members, let them know. Tell them about us. They might like us. People are always looking for new podcasts. So,
by the way, we know T-Tac based off when we were making YouTube videos a few years ago, and T-Tac was basically Duel before Duel, and we really love talking to him. Honestly, he's probably outside of Duel, he's probably the other favorite person we like talking about. But he also has around 9 to 17 kids, so we don't get to see him that much.
It's true. It's so true.
It was,
23.
Last time I checked.
Okay, what up? It is indeed Jaboy, Jack
Jaboy.
Bauer. What up? It's Jaboy. What were the best, worst gifts of Christmas this year? That's a good question.
That is a fucking great dude. Look at that. It only took 5 weeks for us to get good, solid. I am loving this. Things are going to go really wrong when
Read the
people
next one,
start.
Jen.
No, wait, hold on. Can we answer his fucking question?
I replied to him.
Oh, you did? Oh, I thought that was a different one.
So there's a reply from me and then another one from him.
This email, try harder. Come on. Was that supposed to be for T-Tac?
No, I replied to your boy saying that email was the worst gift we got. Try harder. So he sent
Oh,
it.
this email. Oh, okay. I get it.
John Boy, we disagree with Duel because we've had some bad emails. That was definitely that was good
That's a great email.
For the time period.
Yeah,
It's
but
right
look.
after Christmas.
Look what
I
we
mean,
got.
it would be a better email if we were still like 13, but like it's still a good one.
I got a race car. It's like, what do you think I got? I got clothes, you fucking asshole.
Got 2 for 1, dude.
So we'll answer that one, then we'll go to his follow-up one that he made.
Yeah,
I'll go
Actually,
first.
I want Duel. You answer it first. What the fuck
Alright.
what are your best and worst gifts for Christmas?
I got an air fryer. I'm good.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
And it can
Mhm.
make pizza.
What?
It's like an air fryer / oven.
What?
I can cook a pizza in it, dude.
I mean,
What are you?
who
Did you
fries
get
a
an?
pizza?
Did you get an oven for Christmas?
Yeah,
It's like an air fryer / oven. It's big enough
it
to
was
put a
easy
pizza
bake
in.
oven.
Does it have
Pretty
gas
much, yeah.
stove tops on it also?
It's a
No, I
Polly
got a
Pocket.
separate thing for that.
Barbie's oven.
Yeah, I got a
right.
whole adult Barbie oven set. It's great.
Remember that where all you could make is like this little like Pop Tart thing? That like the commercial, they'd be like,
It's just
"You
like a
can cook
toaster.
anything."
Oh, you remember the cupcake makers, and then they're putting frosting on it, and I'm going in my head. I'm pretty sure that's Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the question. Shit, sorry.
What was your worst?
No, that was it.
That was your best and worst. It was the worst oven, but the best fryer. All right. I'll go next, I guess. Yes.
Yeah, Jem. I mean, if you want to wake up for today's episode, I mean, Jesus Christ, we talk
What do
about
you
your mom
mean?
for 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden you want to jump off a bridge because you got $5 million.
So my best gift was I got a Dutch oven, which I fucking love, and I already
Gross.
cooked a beef stew in it.
Oh, that's right. You were
Gross.
talking about how much you wanted that.
Yeah.
Who got that for you?
My parents.
Ah, your mom loves you.
Eh,
She got you a
it
Dutch
was my
oven.
dad.
She wants to feed you. No,
It
no
was-
dad gets someone a Dutch oven. No
Nah, he
father
did.
gets a Dutch oven for their kid.
He's a great cook.
What's
and
your
he's-
worst gift?
He actually goes into stores. My worst gift was they gave me pajama pants, and I told them not to give me any clothes because I already have too many.
That was your mom.
Yeah, that was So I only get a certain type of pajama pants because robes.
Yeah, I got a couple. Or well, I have one. My girl has two.
Yeah, you know that specific soft material it's made out of?
Oh, that beautiful plush material, yet it's still short.
Yes. That
Yes.
is they make pajama pants like that, and ever since I tried one on, like, a year and a half ago, I only buy those type. I can't even look at a regular pair of
Are
pajama
you
pants.
we just bought a throw blanket with that type of material, and it's just so oh my god, it's like it's
Snuggie?
looking at a a white plastic fence where it's
Mm.
so clean and nice and smooth. And I hate when people go, I can never do a plastic fence. I'd only do a wooden fence. It's like, yeah, well, you're only also retarded, so fuck you.
Yeah, you're
It's
gonna have to
I
replace it in 3 years. Good
Yeah,
luck with your
good
fucking
luck with your
wooden.
termites when this plastic fence is gonna outlive the family who's living at the house.
Yeah. And it's gonna stay white, the paint can't chip. Dude, plastic's so much better in my opinion.
Oh my god. So yeah, it's that artificial
Yes.
fuzz. It's just I
Whitey,
love that.
get pajama pants made out of it, it'll change your life.
It will.
Life changer. Like, I
Okay.
can't say it enough. It's
What stores would you get that at a Macy's or J.C. Penney? What kind of store would usually have that stuff?
I think I got it at a Kmart, so yeah, like, any kind of, Macy's, something,
Yeah,
any
these
kind of
guys are
chain
women.
store.
Hold on, hold on, wait. Everyone
Lesbians.
everyone stop the presses. Can you tell me one more time what store you got these pajama pants?
Kmart. Kmart, they were on sale, alright?
All right, Jem,
I
I'm
saw them
sure
by accident.
I'm sure they were on sale, and I'm sure you saw them by accident because there's no advertisements for Kmart. When did you get these pajama pants?
They were, like, 2 years ago.
That's the perfect year where it's not funny anymore because yeah, Kmart's out of business, right?
Yeah, the last few times I went in there, every time there'd be, like, one more section of the store that was empty, and I was like, "Huh, I wonder what's
They're
going on."
gone. They Sears bought Kmart around a decade ago and both went under. They're gone. They're all gone. I mean, so there's
No,
some
there's still a
store
Kmart. There's still
there's yes, but they're liquidating.
but it's closing, yeah.
Exactly. They've been closing Sears has been closing for 8 years.
Yeah, no, the Sears closed, and then a Target went in its place, which Target sucks, dude. Fuck
So you're
Target.
saying I can't get these pants anymore?
No, you can I mean, you could order them online, but I'm
What's
sure
the
Macy's has them.
do you know the brand of the pants?
No, but I can get you I'm, like, so committed to how much you will love these that I'll find out all the info and find them
Oh,
and send.
I know I'm gonna love them. I actually saw a commercial where women's jeans have a similar material like that on the
Yes.
inside.
I've seen that as well.
Yes.
I'm sure it's heavenly.
Yeah,
And the thing about this material is because when you buy regular pajama pants, the first few wears are amazing and they're soft, but then they get stiff. These never get stiff. I've had the specific ones I'm wearing, I've had for 2 years. It was one of the ones I bought at Kmart. It's still just as soft as it's ever been.
See, this is where someone takes an idea, runs with it, and it's a good thing because someone saw that, hey, the interior of Uggs are really nice, but instead of it being on your feet, why can't it be on your whole body? And also, we'll make it synthetic material. That way, we don't have to beat the shit out of baby seals and sheep to make this fucking shit.
Yeah, I'll take a shirt of that stuff, dude. Give me everything. Give me some gloves, a shirt.
Oh, when I'm wearing that robe, man, and it's
Oh,
that cool springtime or that nice fall time, and you have a glass of coffee, and now that I'm smoking cigars, oh my god.
dude, just wearing a robe, kicking back with some slippers. Actually, I don't like slippers,
Cal-
but
Calvin Klein. Oh, I wear slippers. Calvin Klein makes some good shit like that, bro.
slippers suck because they have a hard bottom. So it's like you still feel like your feet are
No, they
like
don't.
have it.
No, 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 no. No,
Oh,
you're
you have
wrong.
soft bottom ones?
Well, mine are medium. So they're hard bottoms, but you can barely feel it. However, they make the soft ones where it's basically a sock with little rubber pellets on the bottom of it.
Yeah, no, anything when you get the pellet rubber structure, it's like I don't want my bun toasted. I want it to be squishy.
By the
And
way, how nice are women's socks? Have you ever seen the women's socks where they're it's usually holiday socks have them, but it's this material where you press it with your fingers and it's the softest thing in the world.
My sister got me a pair of those a few years ago, and
Oh,
I wear them all the time.
Dude, it's the greatest fucking material ever.
What is it?
But what I do is instead of
I don't know.
slippers, I
Is it
wear
up,
what's up?
Is it up, dog?
Huh?
Is it up, dog? The material.
What's up, dog? What's up, dog?
Ah!
I know that. Yeah, I already know the joke. But you almost got me with it though. But I
I had no idea, so I was watching you.
I wear normal like ankle socks, and then I put like heavy soft wool socks over those, and that's pretty much it's like a slipper without the hard part, and I love
Gotcha.
it. And
Gotcha.
I tuck my pajama pants into them so they can't like have cold shins, you know.
Hmm.
I'm very particular how I dress, by the way. It's weird, but yeah. So fucking oh yeah. So my worst gift was those pajama pants that were not that material, and I'm gonna burn them in a fire.
The
What about you,
velour?
Whitey? Huh?
Is it velour
What is?
material or is it felt?
No, it's just not the robe kind, and that's the only kind I can ever. It's like you can't go back, you know, like jerk off to porn. I can't read a magazine now. You know, it's just over. I've seen the light. I've worn the best pajama pants there are to wear. I can't. Maybe silk's better. Maybe I can try that one.
Monofluoroethyl?
What's up?
Fucking polyester, you troglodytes. Chat and I were trying to
I don't
see
fucking
how
know what
long
it's
it took
made
you.
of.
Well, no, I know it's polyester, but I also don't know it's polyester.
I don't even know what that is.
That
It's a
material.
synthetic. Yeah, but here's
Yeah,
the
what is
thing.
it?
Hold
What's
on,
it
hold
made of?
on. In my defense and in Jem's defense, when you hear polyester, the first thing I think about are those really sleek Under Armour shirts. You know, polyester can be what we're talking about, that fluffy, really nice, feely shit. It's in synthetic material, so polyester can be a lot of things once it's done and manufactured.
Yep.
All right, so fuck. This is why I don't fucking. This is why I only listen to your fucking emails, chat. You fucking assholes.
What was your best and worst gift, Whitey?
Yeah, it's your turn.
My worst gift was a credit card that was supposed to be a gift card, but it turned out to be a credit card, to which I had to call and go, "Hey, can you guys make this a fucking gift card? Because I don't want a credit card that, oh wow, I can't wait to refill this for $100."
It's supposed to activate when you fucking when they buy it for you.
No,
It's
it
I know what
was
you're talking about. It's a gift card, but it looks like a credit card, but it's a gift
no.
card.
This is a credit card that looks like a gift card.
Why does he make it? Why? Why do you even?
Well, this is my worst gift. I don't know.
Where'd they even buy it? I don't even think you can do that.
My girl thinks it might have been a regift, which I'm like, well,
Oh,
if it's a
of course.
regift, they're not going to have any of the information. So that means someone gave them $100. They went to themselves, well, fuck this, I'm not using it, and they gave it to us.
Or he just took a credit, or she took a credit card out of their wallet and just gave it to you, an old credit card. Like, yeah,
Huh.
that's what you're worth.
And my
What's
best
your
gift
best?
is a tie between, I mean, one, I have all these new cigars, which is great. But my dad gave me a couple watches, but one was a pocket watch, and I thought that was really cool.
A pocket watch. What's that mean?
You ever see old movies where they pull a watch out of their pocket that's on a chain?
How
Oh,
do you not
yes.
know what a pocket watch is?
I don't
You didn't know Kmart was going out of business.
Because I'm not 64, dude. Why would I know what a fucking pocket watch is? I didn't grow up in the 20s. Sorry.
I'm writing down things we don't know. Polyester, pocket watches, failing corporate businesses.
By the way, you have a pocket watch. It's called a fucking iPhone. Also, I was never a watch guy. I gotta admit.
I love I have a watch set with, I think there's 12 pockets to hold watches, and it's already over half filled. I have to throw. There's actually one watch I'm probably going to give away or something. It's all tattered and everything, but
Mhm.
I love watching. And I'm not an accessory guy, man. I mean, you're talking to someone who has no tattoos, no piercings. I don't wear jewelry or anything like that. Very rarely I'll wear a necklace or nice sunglasses, but I love watches. And I got into it just a few years ago, but I fucking love them, man.
Yeah, I don't trust people who have tattoos. You know what I mean? I always liked that you don't have tattoos as well, because I feel like I'm the only one I know in my real life who doesn't.
Well, here's the thing. We make dumb mistakes all the time, me and you. It's
Yeah.
one thing to make dumb mistakes. It's another thing to go, I'm going to make a dumb mistake and make sure I permanently brand it on my body.
Yeah, but even if it's a good looking tattoo, I've never seen one and been like, that looks great.
My girl, who I love, she has a tattoo, and it's
girls
word.
have the worst tattoos.
Oh, the worst. It's always just like a cross on her fucking foot. It's like, we get it, you suck dick, but
Yeah.
she has words written on somewhere on her body. I'm not gonna say, but every now and then when she gets out of the shower, I'll put my finger and I'll start running it along the words, and I'll go, I made a mistake.
It's like, always look up when the world looks down. It's like, shut up, you're not a poet.
Dash Thomas the Tank,
Yeah.
whatever it's fucking called.
You didn't even, especially like, I would only do that, which I never would, but I would only do that if it was my own fucking words. You know, I'm not putting someone else's fucking sentence on me like a mark.
It's stupid.
Nothing against everyone
Tattoos.
who has them, but
Yeah, nothing against
But
all
everything
the
against you.
retards. All the retards who have a tattoo. But here's
I
the
have a
thing,
tattoo.
babe. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. You even admitted it's a
I'm
mistake.
looking at you like that.
you even admitted to mistake.
You did say that. You said it was a mistake.
Oh, there's gonna be a whole spat
You
later.
never said that. Oh, I said it was a mistake. That's right.
You sleeping on the couch tonight, Jesus.
Well, we don't have a couch right now because we're
Stab him
waiting.
in
So
the
I can't,
That's right.
I
You're
can't
still in
sleep
your
on the
fucking-
couch. I'm
still in
sleeping
your
on the
car?
goddamn bed, but
No,
she's gonna be upset.
I know she can hear me. Stab him in the neck.
What about a knife? Wait, what's your tattoo? What's your
love it.
tattoo, dude?
It's
I'm not getting it.
It was my record label that I made when I was younger. Remember it when I got the trademark for it?
See, how stupid is that?
Yeah, that's dumb.
This is
That's not-
dumb.
I love it.
How is that
I
not
still
dumb?
love it. It's something I
Yeah, well,
did.
stupid people like dumb shit.
It would be no. How
That
great would it
explains
be
why I
though?
like you guys. Wow, it's all coming back to me.
How great would it be if that like was like a huge label now though? Then it would be awesome. But it's like a
No,
failed
it
business.
wouldn't. That's like tattooing a famous person on your face. It's like, how's that awesome?
Because it'd be like, yo, I from a young age I knew this was gonna be like something huge.
These are my words on me.
Right.
You know what?
Tattooed
All
motherfucker
tattoos are
words on me.
stupid.
They are.
All tattoos are dumb. So
And stop
that-
this. I got it from me. No, you didn't.
I did.
Can I finish? I had a great joke.
Sorry, Winnie.
I was gonna just say, if all tattoos are stupid, so that means every Native American's an idiot.
No, that's different. I look at that differently. Cause that was like part of their culture that they did in like rituals and shit. Whereas like, if you're just a teenager just getting one because everyone else has one, that's gay. Oh,
Well, that's
shit.
fair because part of modern human culture is being retarded. So I guess tattoos are currently still part of people's culture.
Oh, I
I
told
hate-
myself I was going to wait until I was at least 20 to get one. But I did.
Like I'm not like, once again, I'm into stupid shit too. I'm just,
You know how fast I would have got a hatchet man on me at 16? Come on.
oh my god, I know.
Glad I said
Like,
no.
A hatchet where you're gonna get an ICP tattoo?
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
that's
I
what he's
was. When I
saying.
was 16, I would have put it on my forehead
I
probably.
I know two people with that tattoo. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, that's a mistake. That's
Yeah.
somebody else's
Uh,
words on me.
What was the follow up for these emails? I mean, this is the most emails we've ever gotten, and
This is
we've
still the
read
first email.
And we're still talking about tattoos. All right, hold up.
Yeah, move on.
Okay, so his follow up was: have you ever given a gift that either a negative or positive reaction had a magnitude you did not expect?
Wait, what is that? What was that question?
Have you ever given a gift to someone that had a negative or positive reaction from the person you gave it to a level
Yes.
that you didn't expect?
Oh, dude, yeah, totally. You want to go first, or you want me?
I
to
got
say
nothing. I got to think for a sec.
So when I was a kid, I mean, I don't go as all out now that I'm an adult, but when I was a kid, and with whatever little money I had, I would almost always give my mom jewelry for Christmas.
Mm.
And this isn't even going to be the big one. My dad's going to be more, but I think one of the first times I got her a necklace with her birthstone, part of the necklace, she was like almost in tears. She was really happy. And then with my dad, so my dad, he's ancient, right? He's high 60s in terms of age.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was really young, probably around my age, starting off around my age, maybe younger, he would get signatures from professional players, mainly baseball players. And I mean legit players. Like we're talking about the majority of people who hit over 500 home runs. We're talking about like Mickey Mantle, Carlos Strefsky, fucking Willie May, fucking who's the fucking catcher for the Reds? I can't believe I'm blanking on his name, but just the top flight players. And I don't know if this was a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, but he has he has 95% of these autographs. He sold off a few at one point when he was going through a rough point in terms of money for the family and everything. Just typical credit card debt and shit that everyone fucking fell into because people trust liars on television. So he has the majority of this stuff though in the house that I was still living in at the time, and it's all just rolled up inside those poster cylinders. You know, the cylinders that look like a toilet paper or paper towel roll. So one day I decided to sneak into one of the closets, and I fucking took one that he has multiple ones. So I was like, I'm only multiple ones that are signed multiple times, like fucking with who the fuck's on it? I think it's a poster of, at the time, the four of the most prominent Triple Crown winners in baseball history. This was before Miguel Cabrera got it. So it's an insane fucking poster. It's beautiful artwork and it's signed by all these guys. So I took this shit and I decided to get it framed. Really nice matted material, get it a nice frame. I fucking put, gift wrap paper all over it. And eventually I gave it to him. He had no idea what the gift was going to be. He opened it up and he started to get teary-eyed. And it was so cool to see. And then he wanted to hanging it up in the den. And that was probably the best satisfaction I ever had in
that's sweet.
Gift to someone.
That's wholesome. Because it's like, it means something, It's not about the thing. It's about... Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Oh, thank you.
Ever like a negative one? Or?
I wouldn't say any. Not off the top of my head, because it's very hard to have a negative giving a gift to
no
someone.
One's gonna ever admit it if they don't like it.
Why? Wait, hold on. My girl's looking at me. Babe, what? 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 Why are you giving me the finger? She's still upset about the tattoo. It has nothing to do with the gift thing.
Oh, like fucking hates what you got her for Christmas.
No, she does not.
She actually loves away.
What I got her.
It's fucking our fault. She decided to fucking brand herself with a dumb poem. All right. There's definitely been times where I've gotten a gift where I'm like, oh, maybe they'll like this, and they fucking absolutely love it. Like they're like, oh, I was just thinking that, but I just can't think of anything specific. But that did remind me of a story once on Easter where
who the fuck gives gifts on Easter?
No, we don't. It's nothing to do with gifts, and it's nothing really to do with the question, but it was a funny little story. My sister, so my siblings were over, and my cousin, who's like a brother, he's like our closest cousin, and we were all sitting around eating dinner, and my sister brought her boyfriend, and so we're all talking about something, and we get on the subject of heroin. And we're like, me and my cousin, we're a fucking family of comedians, dude. We're all just roasting. We're just like, oh, fucking who would do heroin? What kind of fucking loser fucking would stick a needle in his arm? Just fucking drink a beer, kid. And, we're going off and just all this. And, like, my sister's boyfriend just, like, gets up and, like, halfway through dinner and just walks into the living room and doesn't come back in the kitchen for the entire rest of the day and just leaves without saying goodbye. And,
boy.
My mom told us afterwards that he had a brother who OD'd on heroin.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
But we had no fucking clue. We didn't know.
Oh, you think? Dude, I thought it was going to be so much easier. Like, he was a past heroin user. That's way worse.
So bad. I felt so bad because, like, if I had known, we could have, like, danced her or awkwardly just stopped mentioning, but we were going in. I mean, we were like, what a fucking retard, We were just, I felt so bad.
Oh, dude, when she broke the news.
Oh, God,
What
I
was
was
that
heartbroken.
reaction in the whole room?
Oh, we felt so bad, dude. Like, and we're a bunch of unapologetic fucking retards, but we were all just like, oh, that's just unfortunate.
Yeah, you never. I mean, we say dumb shit all the time. We never want to make anyone feel bad when we say dumb.
No, especially with something like that, man. That's fucking dark.
Oh, so fucked.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Oh, that's fucked.
She's still dating him too. That's
You know
funny.
what would have made him feel better?
What?
Some heroin.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit of morphine there.
Ease the pain.
But yeah, that's it for emails, I guess.
That's yeah. So those are all the emails on your end.
Yes.
All right, dual fire away. You know what? Now that they're taking up so much time, we'll read all of them today. But maybe after this episode, we can do like maximum 5 emails or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a
They're
good
good
idea?
though. Yeah.
Oh, these are good emails today, guys. I mean, compared last week, Shades, who I love to death, had maybe one of the worst, if not the worst, emails ever.
It was bad.
Okay, we got an email by Sunny Skies. We know Sunny; she's cool as fuck. And this one is titled "The 1%," and she writes, "The
Wait,
1%."
is that the one that you know, or is that the other one?
It's the big black bitch.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's one I know. So she writes, "The 1% make over 415K a year. What are your thoughts?"
Okay, that's not so. It's not a million, huh?
My thoughts are I gotta start making more money to get into the 1%. Fucking
Yeah,
cool.
that's crazy.
Mhm.
I would have thought it was like, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. I would have thought it was a little bit lower, maybe.
When I was younger, I thought it was 250 roughly, but I mean, there's a chance, obviously, it increased. The past 5-10 years. I mean, it most definitely, I would say, increased the past 5-10 years. Money always goes up.
What blows my mind is like globally, it's 36,000.
Is it really?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
So
Me and my
even
girl
like broke people in America are in the top 1% of the world.
me and my girl talk about this all the time. America's one of the easiest countries to be poor in.
I'd say the easiest, yeah.
If you're poor in America, you have a 1-bedroom apartment, you have a car, you have one of the newest fucking smartphones that's out there. You have a
You don't even have
smart
to go that lavish. You have clean drinking water, cheap food, like the
Well,
most important things first.
I'm just trying to. I know you're 100% right, but I'm just trying to put into like, dude, fucking 80% of countries in this world, the poor people in that world would dream. You know what's funny? People who are poor in worse countries probably fantasize of, oh, imagine waking up to a 9-to-5 job and, getting stuck in traffic and the water in the shower getting too hot when someone flushes the toilet. Oh my God, that would be the life, man. That would be the dream. Oh, imagine not having a 9-volt battery so the smoke detector alarm keeps going off. That would be the dream, bro.
Yeah, people forget how good they have it, man. At the end of the day, we live in fucking one of the best countries to live in the world.
Duel, get this. I don't want to look at that, man. I never want to see that shit.
I never want to see.
Kind of forgot you were looking.
That's okay.
Never want to see it.
I am happy that we're at 29 followers because I would love to get to 30 soon. So another email by Lucas. I'm gonna just say Lucas.
How many fucking emails we
Yeah,
got?
yeah.
We got 2 more after this. Lucas writes in a lot.
2 more?
This one's titled Eddie Murphy. It says, "I don't know what to say, but good work on podcasts. Go to Pizza Hut."
Good email, Lucas. Good email.
Pizza Hut. Was that a joke about the pizza guy?
Jack Bauer writes again. He says,
Thanks,
he titles, don't thank him for that shit.
No, I like Lucas, dude. He's our fucking ride or die. You
That's
know?
like saying thank you for guessing on a test.
Yeah, hey, at least he wrote in though. All these fucks that are listening that never write in.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I can't wait till there's one person like, why don't they read the chat? Why do they only read the email? Because that's the way it's fucking done over here. All right. We're not going to game and we're not going to read the fucking chat. Get over it. Jack Bauer writes in talents. What are the random talents you guys have? Like, what's something you're strangely good at? Something you're proficient at? but just never bothered to progress? Jem, I feel like you'd have a lot of shit.
I actually do have a lot.
Yeah, so go for it.
I've always been good at rapping.
Rap
I
game
never,
needs me.
I never applied myself with it, but I've just always had natural good like flow and like a
Hi,
way of
Minigun.
rhyming. Yeah, not even that wasn't even like if I really had like done a career of it, I think I'd be really good. But also skateboarding. I got really good at skateboarding, but I ended up stopping because I got older and my
Oh,
knees
dude,
started to hurt.
you piqued my interest. Is it me or from when I was a kid, did skateboard wheels get smaller?
From then till now.
Yeah, because back in the day, I feel like skateboard wheels were around 15 to 20% larger than what they are now. A lot of them seem smaller, thinner than what they used to be like
Yeah,
15, 20 years ago.
I think you're right. I mean, all the good skateboard wheels when I was skating, which was, like 10 to 15 years ago, they were all pretty damn small and thin.
Mm.
Those were like the high quality, expensive ones. The bigger ones were usually like Kmart brand, fucking not the right
Oh, maybe that's
weight, not the
why.
right
Because
material.
yeah, me and my brothers really weren't skaters, so we just had regular boards. But also, what I've also noticed is, and I know this for a fact, pegs on bikes have gotten a lot smaller. They're 1/3 the size of what pegs used to
Yeah,
be.
they used to be huge. I remember those.
Yeah, they used to be the size of a toilet paper roll, and now they're half that size.
Right, right.
So your talents were skateboarding and um, muffling into a microphone,
Am I muffling?
not rapping.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, those are just two of them. I'd say I do have a lot of things that I just like.
You would have
I'm
kept
not a
that
very good like
Yu-Gi-Oh. You could have had it.
no, I'm not a very good like focus on one thing and like master it. I'm more of just like do everything, and then I'm really good at some of them, but I don't really apply. I don't know. I'm weird like
YouTube.
that. I suck at a lot of shit though too. What about you, Whitey? You really good at pronouncing words. Always been a great pronouncer of words.
I really don't want this episode's definitely going to go longer than 2 hours because I can't believe it's almost an hour and a half.
Fuck yeah, it flew by so far.
Talents. I'm not really a talented guy, so I really
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't have much talent in things. So usually, if I'm good at something, I never progress in terms of I'll do something for a month that I'm good at, but in terms of like learning it as a skill, I don't get into it. So I drop off real quick. So I really, honestly, Jack, thanks for the question, but I do not have any specific talent at all.
Don't lie, you could have been an Olympic swimmer.
Olympic swimmer. What about you, Duel?
No, I think I'm doing pretty good. Random talents? I don't know. I could do a meatwad voice. Random
Do
stuff.
do a Meatwater voice, please.
Hey man, what's going on?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
that,
really good.
That was good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a random talent.
More.
Did I do it right?
Say something else.
Shit, man, fuck you.
It sounds like he sucked a happy birthday balloon.
You sucked
Yeah.
shit.
It's actually really good.
All right, we got one last.
Also, no, wait, Duel is really good at graphic design.
Yeah, but that's stuff he pursues, you know?
That's true.
He said
yeah.
random talents, yeah.
Yeah, random. Okay.
We know the shit. Like, Duel's good at a lot of shit. We know that. We're talking about random stuff that maybe we don't know.
If I would have kept at it, I would have been really good at doing backflips on trampolines. But I stopped around age
Ooh.
7.
I don't know if you'd call this a talent, but you're really funny, Whitey. To me, that's a talent. Most
Yeah,
people
but
aren't.
I'm really funny to you.
No, you're really funny. to me, there's no like, oh, humor subject. No, it's not.
All
It's,
about
you're either
timing.
funny or you're not.
The last question is again from Jack, who fucking.
Okay, we gotta limit the amount of fucking. What are we doing here?
You're
Last
right. You're right. We'll read
We're gonna be
5.
talking to Jack all fucking podcast.
We'll read 5 a day and only one. Or I'm sorry, 5 a podcast episode and 1 per person per episode. Okay.
Yes.
So keep those in the, just don't even, if you see multiple ones, Duel, just click the first one that was sent to you. Don't even click the other ones. That way it's still highlighted on your end. Sound good?
Yeah, I'll just pick one. Got it.
All right. Jack Ray,
Understood.
he titles Whitey's Grill. This is to Whitey. What has your GF, you meant to say girl, you retard. What has your GF mentioned within hearing range to her friends that pissed you off or made you feel like, why you got to bring this up?
Ooh, that's a good one, man.
Read it louder so she can hear it.
That's a good one.
Her headphones are on. To her friends. Oh, well, she did talk about how, originally it was supposed to be just a hookup between her and I and fucking. And I instantly went, well, how big did you say I was? Damn it, Duel. I don't want to see that.
But it didn't upset you.
No, because I don't, honestly, dude, not a lot of stuff upsets me. So no, and she's like me. She doesn't have a lot of close friends, so it's not like she mentioned to a lot of people either. So
Mm.
I was more curious. I only get upset when I'm confused and people are trying to tell me something. I'm like, guys, I'm not upset because you're telling me this info. I'm upset because I'm confused about the information that you're telling me.
Mm.
But dude, seriously, thank you for all the fucking questions, guys. Keep them coming, and we will make sure to read 5 of them next week on episode 6.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here if we even have 5. But yes, we will continue to read them for sure. I think it adds a fun element to the podcast for sure.
It's going to be fun trying to juggle the questions and having a guest.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
If it seems like it's too much, we can always save questions for when we don't have a guest.
It's gonna be hard to juggle having a guest when I'm trying to fucking insult you.
Yeah, and it's going to be a struggle when having a guest, and T-Tac probably isn't going to be on video.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You don't even have to do them all at once. You can kind of
And
just
Ed said
pull
he's not
from
doing
the.
it either.
I'll just let them pull up, and then you just pull an email whenever you want. Like, you know what? I feel like an email, and then just have one.
I don't want to be that guy.
A la carte emails.
Nah, we're the McDonald's. It's a set menu. You pay a nickel.
There's a
you
dollar
get the
menu.
You get the paper bag.
And warm pickles.
This
that's
isn't
Wendy's.
Burger King. You don't get to have it your way. This is our show.
Dude, I went to a Wendy's today, and the Wendy's near my apartment in this town is actually better than that other one that was amazing.
Dude, did my ear pop or is there a fucking buzzing in your ear?
Your ear popped.
Yeah, my ear. Oh, it totally popped.
So I go through this drive-through. I get a small fry and a burger, and I get 2 ranch dressings. And when she's about to hand me my bag, she visually shows me the 2 ranches and puts them in. And I was like, this bitch is going places. You know what I mean? This is customers. She's making me not even have to look in the bag because you always have to check because they always fucking forget the ranch. I was like, yeah, this is a fucking 5-star Wendy's as far as and the burger was hot. It was so hot it like hurt my hand. I was like, it's a good fucking Wendy's, man.
Dude, have you ever looked at the Wendy's logo, the actual Wendy's logo that's painted or it's part of a plastic neon light sign outside of a Wendy's, and you look at the face of that logo and go, that bitch looks fucking retarded.
yeah. It's not it's the worst logo easily of any fast food chain. It's just
they're gonna.
girl's face with pigtails. It's like, what
You
are we
can
doing
tell
here?
eventually they're gonna go to a sleek,
Oh, a
new
sleek
age
W.
logo.
It's gonna be like flip McDonald's upside down. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, Burger King, and especially Burger King because they're suffering. They're gonna go to a new logo eventually too down the road.
Do you know in French they call it a double V instead of a W?
What?
In French, they call a W a double V.
Wait, are you saying that W got its name because it's 2 U's put together?
Yeah, but it's actually 2 V's. And so the French got it right. and we
There's
got
no way that's the reason W is called
What do
W.
you think it fucking meant?
I don't know. I don't
It's like,
think
oh,
of
it's
the
a
name.
double S. Wait, that means it's two S's? Yeah, you idiot.
Well, why is AA and BB? Did someone say, "Oh, B
Because there's
looks
only
like"?
one of them.
You're fucking with me.
There's two U's.
You're definitely fucking with me.
There's double U's. It's a U.
Why
and a
didn't they
W.
call it Q? Oh, circle with a stick in it.
Because there was nothing else like that.
I know you're fucking with me.
No, I'm serious.
Nah, I
How
can
did you
tell.
not know that? What do you
How
fucking
did-
think W was? A fucking
You didn't know what Dave and Buster's was, and you're getting on
No,
me
that's
for not
the
knowing the
same.
origin of a
It's a
letter.
regional fucking. We didn't have any in my state. I'm sorry.
What was the other thing that you didn't know?
a lot?
Yeah, so then fuck you.
Yeah, but at least what do you think W meant? You thought it was a fucking Zimbabwe fucking word? Like
Fuck
what
W.
W?
W.
Oh, did you not even realize it was the word double in there?
No, I just because it's not. It's W.
You just thought it was W.
It is
like George W. Bush, man.
If you spell
W.
if you spell W, there's no L's in it.
Don't me. Don't give me that sass.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah. So, did you have any other things?
In terms of what?
Like anything else you wanted to talk about?
Oh, before you drop a bombshell on us?
Yeah, we're hyping it up too much. It's not a bombshell, but yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. A couple little things. You ready?
All right, nice. Yeah, let's
Duel. I noticed on Spotify you can have a trailer on your Spotify account. Is that something we can do in the future?
Can't log into the Spotify. Everything is done through the Anchor.
Oh,
Well, how do they do it then?
I'll have to show you then.
dude, that's a good idea. I gotta make a trailer for the YouTube channel.
Are we stuck on Anchor now forever? Like, if we ever want to leave and go to someone else, like, do we lose all of our accounts?
What are we gonna get fucking
No,
sued
it'll
by
just
ourselves?
make new ones. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah, but then we lose all the people who are subscribed to those channels.
That's why we have so many. Oh, there's always a way. They just gotta follow you where on Twitter?
no. We just have to. We don't have to change the anchor. We just have to.
Oh boy.
We just have to figure out how to change it to manual and turn off iTunes like the employees.
Dude,
do.
you gotta fucking talk to these people. I talked to these people on the first day. Just fucking email them or hit them up on Twitter, bro.
Why didn't you just ask how to do it? Why do you have to like? Why'd you have to fucking pass the baton to Duel? You should have just been like,
He has
what
all the
setting is it?
information. I don't have. I'm stupid. That's why.
No, but why didn't you say how do you do it instead of being like, hey, well, my producer's gonna hit you up to ask how to do it. Just why didn't you be like, oh, what's the setting called? Where is it?
Because they needed info. They needed something like the stream link and the username and all that. I don't have all that info.
Oh, but I'm gonna make. I should make a trailer for the YouTube channel though. I didn't even think of that, dude.
All right, Duel. I'm sorry for yelling at you. Oh boy.
Or at least put the in. Should I just put the intro as the trailer?
I mean,
It's already kind of a trailer.
do whatever you want for the trailer. You guys are good with that shit.
Wait, so that was your big thing you wanted to talk about was fucking a Spotify trailer?
I don't have a lot. I don't have any big things. I have a lot of little things. If you want me to run them off real quick.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not like a Spotify trailer. Yeah,
Nah, I'll save them for you. You tell. I've been talking a lot. You tell your story, and then I'll save them afterwards.
It's not a story. So you know who Belle Delphine is?
You've mentioned this person a bunch, but I always forget because I don't care.
She was a chick who got kicked off of Instagram, and like she's she was super controversial. She's
Can
like
I look up? How do you spell her? And I'll look up her.
Belle, BELLE, and then Delphine, just how it sounds.
Oh yeah, isn't she that girl that makes like some of the most money ever on that OnlyFans page?
Yes.
Yeah, what about her?
And so she well, when she got into the big controversy, it was because she said if she gets I think it was 100,000 retweets or likes or something on Instagram, she was going to upload to Pornhub, and then all of her videos were like titled as like dirty shit, but then it was her literally doing whatever the title was. It wasn't her actually having sex on camera, and her fan base fucking flipped the fuck out. Like they were doxing her and
You want to
sending
see
death
something?
threats.
What do you mean doxing
Hold on,
her?
Duel,
She's
Duel,
naked
hold on,
all over
Duel.
the place.
Hold on,
Don't
Duel.
people know what she looks like?
What?
How much more doxing can you do besides here's my vagina?
No, I mean like finding out her mother's address and sending shit like just foul shit. These
God
21
damn it, Duel,
dudes.
I don't want to see this stuff. Why are you doing this to me?
What's he doing?
I don't know.
This is Anchor.
What about Anchor? What are you
I want to show
showing
you
me?
a graph.
Okay.
Number 2.
Are you oh well no, I listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts. That's
But how is it
and I also
26%?
how's it 26%? I don't know. I actually listen to it more on Breaker. No one's actually listening to us on Apple Podcast, Duel.
I just thought it was funny. 26%.
Wait. I mean they would, because that's the main platform people
see
use
the
for
total?
podcasts. If we're saying these on YouTube and then people are going to look for it, they're most likely going to Apple Podcasts.
The fuck
Hi,
is
12 unique listeners.
What does unique listeners mean?
That means it's by not the same account.
Yeah.
So if you were to
unique
listen 12
listeners.
times, it would only count it as one.
Gotcha. Why am I looking at the stats of the I don't why? Thank you.
They might find it interesting.
Not
Yeah,
really.
I was only dropping the biggest fucking story of the podcast.
Yeah, dude, why
but
did you put this when I was talking?
the utter disrespect, Duel shows.
I asked
Who are
this
you?
guy to talk to the people. Oh boy, I can hear an echo. Oh Jesus. Oh my God.
He
Duel,
did
you're
this
dropping
last
the
time
ball.
too when fucking I forget what story it was.
When fucking
When fucking
I was worried about this.
Whitey.
This episode definitely is not as good as last week.
It was good until Duel just pulled up fucking our podcast statistics.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk.
Not only brought him up, but interrupted us to bring it up. It's not like we were in a slow part of the. Hold on, where's my fucking phone?
It's an iPod Touch, people.
I've had to piss this entire time. Oh yeah, so basically, I go on a porn site today. I go on a porn site today, and I see fucking Belle Delphine porn, and I'm like, oh, here comes these fake fucking porns again. It's fucking real, dude. She uploads porn now, like actual porn, and I was excited.
Like her fucking people or
Like
her rubbing
jizzing on
one
her
out?
face, fucking
Alright.
straight up porn, dude. And I always thought she was hot, and I was like, too bad she'll never do porn. She fucking does porn. She uploaded on Christmas. It was a great day, dude. And I don't even have to pay her $35 on OnlyFans because it will just get posted online.
So you ruined your mom's pajama pants that she gave you.
Oh, dude, I soiled them.
Soiled them.
Soiled it.
I don't see. I guess this is similar. If I saw an actor who has a porn, who has porn, because I don't get it. Because to me, because I don't know her or follow her or anything,
I know exactly what you mean.
it's not a big deal in my mind that, oh, here's another chick who's rubbing one out. It's like, yeah, that's everywhere on Pornhub.
I remember there was some like YouTuber that was pretty big that like started doing porn, and because I didn't know her, I was like, I don't even care.
Yeah,
But
so that's the
because I
same
knew who
feeling for me.
Belle Delphine was before for a while, not that I even like follow her or know anything about her, but just I knew she existed and she was this hot chick. I was into it. I was like, fuck yeah.
I also
getting-
don't understand why anyone would hate on that. Like the girl's doing porn. Just let her fucking.
I don't
do
think anyone
porn.
is. I think everyone's very excited. I think.
Well, didn't you say that people? Okay, I didn't. I was in and out the first part of the story. Didn't you say that people were upset with her for a reason on Instagram?
Yeah, because she trolled people into thinking she was going to post porn if they got her to a certain like ratio. And then when they did, she didn't actually post porn. She just trolled them. And
Well, how
posted, like,
long
little
ago was
skits.
that? And
That was like a year and a half ago, I think.
Oh, okay. So
Or maybe a year ago.
she didn't troll them, and then a week later, oh, by the way, you can go here for the
No.
real porn. Okay.
I don't even think she was ever planning on actually doing porn until like OnlyFans was a thing, probably. and then she's going full time on there, and like it's smart. I mean, she makes
Why
a
would
fucking
you
shitload.
dox someone because they're not doing porn?
Because she fucking promised, man. She said she wouldn't, and she trolled me, man. I don't know, because they're fucking losers, dude. Why would you dox anyone in period?
What's wrong with people? I don't. Damn, bro.
They're the
Just fucking
worst.
let people live, man. What the fuck?
But yeah, anyone want to go out and for free and see Belle Delphine get fucking jizzed on? Yeah, you can
When you
do
say
that now.
jizz on, you're saying a dude's face,
Oh,
like
he jizzed
facial.
on her facial, right on her tongue and face.
Ah, good guys who were very
Yeah.
disappointed about not having porn from her. You're gonna be very excited. That's like some of the best finishing move on it. Like,
Oh,
dude,
dude,
if you want to talk about top WWE porn finishing moves, facials is probably number one.
It's the greatest, and she acts like she likes it. You know, she's not like afraid of it or choking or like. And my only critique is it's not POV. Come on, we need to fix that. It's actually weird. I don't think I've ever seen a porn like it.
You would think that a girl who spends her life doing, I guess, POV. I don't watch her stuff, but it looks like she's
Yeah.
a standard streamer who's in front of the camera.
Like
You would-
selfie thing.
Yeah, you would think her porn would be exactly like that.
Right. It needs some work. You know, someone's got to be whoever her agent is. They got to be like, all right, lady, because she's fucking and blowing this dude, and you know it's not POV. It's the two of them, but the entire time she's looking at the camera, still, even though it's not POV. So that dude might as well not even like he's not even being acknowledged. Besides the fact that she's fucking him, you know what I mean? It's
Is
so
he talking?
weird. I've never seen anything like it. No, he doesn't say a fucking word.
Good guy. That guy. See, now that's a good actor. That's a
Oh, he
guy
doesn't
that's
even
gonna
show
get
his face
roles.
either.
That's a good actor right
He's
there.
totally removed. He wears some bare head, and he's just there. He's just there. You know?
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah. In one of
I
them.
hate that when someone wears a mask. It's fucking weird,
Dude,
dude. It
it's-
makes me feel like I'm in some cult.
Yeah, it's weird. He's wearing the whole costume, and then he like gets up and goes on the internet and sees Belle Delphine pictures, and then she like appears, and like it's just a
Dude.
weird fucking thing.
The way you describe the fan base for her, how awesome would it have been if the guy fucking her was one of those old school, early 2000 highlighted spike tipped hair, kind of like, yeah, we're gonna yeah, like let's go. Oh, look at that pussy. You guys, and then that,
Sins.
yeah, like Johnny Sins, fucking Rippinson, and then at the end of the porno, he could like it's just his face, like, yeah, that's right, guys, I'm the only one who fucked this pussy, and then it ends right. There would be a riots in the.
You'll never have this, you losers.
Oh, dude, how many suicides? Like,
Oh
how
my
many
God.
suicide hotline phone calls would be called that day?
Oh my god, man! Just the classic like gym teacher jock fucking. Hey, I'm a Chad, and you're a fucking simp.
He's
'Cause if
wearing a puka shell necklace.
Yeah,
He comes in with a surfboard.
fucking Jason Momoa, some fucking ponytail and fucking
He's got a wife beater tan line.
fucking Vin Diesel looking dude comes in.
Oh my god!
Because if she said it, they'd actually like that. They'd be like, "Oh yeah," but if he said it, they'd be like, "Fucking, let's kill him."
Oh, dude, they would probably try to find where that guy lived.
The genius part of it too, I will say, like this new age of porn with OnlyFans, it's like she's making so much more money than porn stars. She's doing it. She's producing and shooting the videos herself with someone she likely knows in real life. It's not just some complete stranger.
Stop
And
hitting
she's
your
making,
mic.
huh? Sorry.
You're hitting your mic.
And she's making 25 times more than fucking porn stars.
Based
like-
off the stuff that you tell me, it's the thing she's doing is very simplistic. I'm not saying what she's doing is simplistic, just if you take a step back, it's simplistic where instead of being a porn actress in the world of porn, she's her own brand that is now doing porn.
Yes.
So she built her own personal fan base and is now, in a way, selling porn to them. Whereas the other girls who are going in the world of porn, they're going into this huge pool and trying to tell people, hey, look at me.
Yeah, and they're getting pimped out, and everyone's taking cuts, and it's they're getting just fucking.
It's like if someone works for a company or someone decides to roll the dice and start their own company.
Yeah, I just think it's so much smarter than like going into porn to do it the way she's doing it. It's
And
just
by the way, anyone, because I know a lot of people would say, "What? She's not taking a risk. Like all she's doing is fucking, or she's." I mean, you said that she was posting pictures and stuff, clips. I think last time we talked about this girl, but
mm,
it's like, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a fucking risk because she's doing all this stuff that is exposing her body and fucking and sucking dick and putting it all out there for everyone to see, and if that were to fail, like the majority of times it does fail, because believe it or not, porn is kind of like acting or any other type of competitive business where you see the highlights and you see the Leonardo DiCaprios and all them, you see the Gianna Michaels, but there's a ton of other people who try to go to Hollywood that don't make it. And there's a ton of people who try to get into porn in Cali or Miami or wherever, and they don't make it. So it is a huge risk because even though they don't make it, those videos and pictures of them are out there forever, forever to be seen.
yeah.
So she did take a big risk, and it's paying off
And,
for her.
and yeah, and here's the thing. That is a good point too. And the thing why it's so much better is because you're making a monthly subscription off of it, and you're putting out not that much stuff. Whereas if you're a porn star, you're only getting paid to shoot the video, that specific one, and you're not making royalties or anything after the fact. So you just gotta keep fucking. I mean, it's a job. Like people try to glorify it and be like, "Oh, porn star, that's fucking this." It's like, nah, dude, that's a lot
When I
physically,
was
mentally.
young, I did something that almost every guy thinks of, where it's, why don't I get into porn? And I was reading articles and people posting stuff, 5 reasons why you don't want to be a guy in porn. And you just read all these things and you go to yourself, "Ah, fuck, that sounds like a fucking ordeal. Yeah,
Mm.
I kind of don't want to get into this."
Yeah, it seems stressful.
Yeah,
Um,
imagine a whole crew getting upset with you because you can't keep it up at one point or you're not able to get the money shot. Oh my God, that sounds
hmm.
grueling.
And so she's I mean her subscriber numbers on OnlyFans are going to skyrocket now that she's actually putting out porn for the first time. But she did an interview I'm reading right here with Logan Paul before she released the stuff, and she said she makes about 1 million a month.
Good for her.
That's nuts, dude.
She's
What
not
a
hurting anyone or she's
yeah,
not doing anything wrong. She's
what
making a
a
million a month having sex. That's
what
fucking
a
awesome.
boss. What a fucking absolute boss, dude.
How many people she looks young. Is she in her 20s?
Yeah, she's got to be, man. She does look young. She's
How
probably
many
like
people in their
25 or something.
20s can say they're making 1 million a month? Not many, bro.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't talk to her mom anymore, but it's like, I'll buy her a house in a year.
Well, she probably
She'll
doesn't talk to her because she wanted to have Christmas on the deck.
I know. No, I still talk to my mom. But yeah, apparently she's not on speaking terms, she said, with her mom now.
She's at that level of fame where now fucking Hollywood news stories come out. But who cares? Everyone has their own internal problems. She's a person. She's no different. So whatever.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't want my daughter to do it or like my sister to do it, but because I have no relation or, a kind of emotion towards her because I don't know her, it's like, yeah, good for you. I do the same if I was a fucking hot chick. Why the fuck not? She is smart in how she markets it because if you think about it, there's like how many thousands of fucking no millions of hot women are there on the internet, and not all of them are making a fucking million a month. So she's doing something besides just being hot. There is some kind of um marketing and use of social media and stuff that she's probably good at.
Yeah, I just hope
Honestly,
she's. Well, I don't know if I hope because I don't. I mean, this girl could be Hitler, but like most things, careers, unless you're working a 9 to 5 at a stable company, most careers are not 20, 25, 30 plus years. Careers like that can come and go. So hopefully she's financing her money in smart ways and not just going, oh, well, I guess I'm going to be getting 1 million a month for the rest of my life now. Hopefully she's not dumb like that.
yeah.
I see, because in the world of sports, I see so many NFL players who think like that, and that's why more often than not they file for bankruptcy.
I mean, she's a hot chick in her 20s. I'm very doubtful that she has any kind of forward planning with that shit.
No, dude, that's not that. Dude, it can be anyone, man. It really can.
I'm just going with like the probability of it. And most young, hot, rich, successful people fucking do a lot of dumb shit with their money when they're young. Like she could do some really dumb shit with it, but
The
she'll be
main
fine.
thing that affects it that I've seen in my life is if someone comes from money or doesn't. And it goes back to what we were talking about in the beginning of this podcast with the movie The Founder, where you start making a lot of money and then everyone comes out of the woodwork to try to take that from you.
Oh yeah.
And people who grew up having generational type wealth, they know all the ins and outs. They didn't go to public school like you and me and learn history class and how to be the working cog for a machine. They learned how to finance their money, how to keep their money, how to grow their money, how to diversify you got to diversify your bonds. Nothing, they learned all these
Nothing.
tricks. So I don't know what her coming ups were, if she
Yeah,
just came
she's
from.
nothing rich right now.
She's yeah, it's the Chris Rock joke. She's not wealthy. She's currently rich.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great bit, by the way.
It's one of the greatest comedy bits of all time.
Like the rich person is a fucking
Yeah.
basketball player. He's like the fucking
See,
wealthy guy's the
Shaq-
guy who owns the team.
Shaq is rich. The
Yeah.
white guy that signs off on his check, he's wealthy.
Wealthy.
Yeah. Great.
Pepperoni, pepperoni, pepperoni.
What the fuck? I don't remember that.
No, it's not a real thing.
What the fuck?
White people always put pineapple on pizza. Pineapple on pizza. No, it's just his cadence, He always like repeats things like
That
he's
typical
one of my
late
favorites.
90s black comedian. Like, white people say I like this.
Yeah. You ever met a brother who likes pineapple? Like he's I know it's a shtick type thing, but I still love him. But that's so his thing. He'll repeat the same thing like at 4 or 5 times every fucking
Dude,
time.
I tried listening to his recent stand-up
it
special
bad?
on Netflix. I believe it came out in 2019, but it's him on stage in front of maybe 50 people, and he's wearing a button-down shirt that you get from the expensive part of Macy's.
Oh Jesus.
And I'm going to myself, oh, good Lord. This used to be Chris Rock. What the fuck? Dude, he came out looking like my accountant. Remember when he used to wear shiny leather polyester suits?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was tragic. It was tragic. The guy who was working the lights that day had more
dressed
charisma
better.
than he was dressed better, had more charisma than Chris Rock. It felt like he was a nom and now he's dealing with PTSD.
Jesus.
It was tragic. It was
is.
was one of the worst specials I've seen in the past couple of years.
Oh jeez. No wonder I never heard about it. Like I won't say he's underrated because he's one of the most successful comedians ever, but I feel like he doesn't come up enough when people are talking about like the best.
He doesn't because so when people bring up comedians, there's lists that you'll see, here are the top black comedians, and everyone brings up Chappelle and Richard Pryor. Like those are the first two that you hear, and Eddie Murphy. And I'm over here like, dude, fucking Chris Rock's fucking great. People will bring up Chris Tucker before Chris Rock. And dude, Chris Tucker has some jokes that are fucking great. Chris Rock has had such an insanely, in my mind, bigger career in stand-up comedy than Chris Tucker.
Oh yeah. Chris Tucker was mainly like an actor, known for his acting. And even that it was only a few movies and he kind of fell right the fuck off. But Chris Rock, I actually think he's a better stand-up than Chappelle. Many people, most people would not agree with that, but I think that's 100%. I think he's a funnier stand-up. Maybe not a funnier like
the world
overall.
I'm gonna bring this in the world of sports. In my mind, he's had he's had a funnier career in stand up and just stand up. I'm not talking about the Chappelle
Yeah.
show. But Chappelle had that one MVP season, and that was the Killing Him Softly special in 1999. I think it's 1999. That special, as great as Chris Rock is, that special is better than any Chris Rock special I've ever seen or heard.
So I'll agree that's an amazing special, but the one we were talking about, which he's talking about, rich versus wealthy, I forget the name of that special, but it's the one where it keeps switching from like each city. Like it's not
Oh, is
all.
that Bring the Pain?
It's something. It to me that knocks Killing Him Softly in the fucking dirt, dude. That special is one of the, I think, the best specials of all time. I mean that. But here's the thing with Chris Rock though. One thing I will say that takes him down a peg to where I might actually say Chappelle is funnier is, he doesn't write all his stand up. So
I didn't
when
know
he,
that.
yeah, I found that out from Louis C.K. So when he has his specials, only like 30 to 40% of it is his writing material. And then he hires people like he used to hire people like Louis C.K. to help him. And it's not like they would just fully ghostwrite for him, but he'd have them like workshop his bits. So it's like that kind of takes it down a little bit because it's like it's not
When
all
you say
you.
workshop, was he coming in with ideas, original ideas, and then he would go, "Hey, Louis, like, can you come here and listen to this? How's this sound?" And then they kind of go, "I would go more this direction with this joke." And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, all right, that's a good idea. We can do that. We can do
That's
that."
what Louis made it sound like. But he was paid to do it, and he actually would like write stuff. So I
Gotcha.
think
But it wasn't more. It wasn't like the guy. It wasn't Chris Rock saying, "Hey, here's 10 grand. Can you write me 3 bits?"
I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think it was more because 30 to 40% of it was his material, and he is a funny dude. But yeah, for some reason he liked writers. He's kind of like Seinfeld, where like he really appreciated writers like Louis C.K. and wanted like the best special he could put on. But to be fair, Chappelle didn't have anyone writing for him for his stand up, so I
Do you
kind of
think
respect
when
that.
they were pitching ideas back and forth on the phone at one point, Chris Rock was like, "Hey, Louis, can you stop beating off so we can talk about these jokes?"
I know, right? He just
What's
hears
that
like,
thumping sound in the background?
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got these new plush pajamas.
I'd love to know which bits were Louis, because I guarantee it's probably the funniest bits. Because I think Louis is like on another fucking level.
Isn't that the same thing when it comes to Richard Pryor and Paul Mooney?
Yep. The way I
Uh,
understand it though is like I'm pretty sure like Paul Mooney wrote most of it, if not all of it. But I could be
think
wrong
about
about that.
I think it was Louis definitely had a hand in that. Like a stone, gone stone, like a stone, gone stone. Nigga, what the fuck is you back?
What?
You know
Did you
that
just
joke?
say the N word, by the way, Duel, multiple
No.
times? Okay.
I said liquor store, gun store, liquor store, gun store, and then blah, 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 blah. He
I
freaks
remember
out.
that bit.
And then you see a crackhead.
What a
Wait,
fucking
that's
packy store.
dude, that's a Dave Chappelle joke, Duel.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle, I was saying you can tell which ones are Louis probably. I think Louis had a hand in that one.
No, we're talking about Chris Rock had.
Well,
Louis
no,
write
okay,
for him.
Duel's saying that
I thought you said
Louis CK
Chappelle had
might-
Louis help him.
No, Chappelle. No. Chappelle wrote.
I was
all
like, no
his
fucking
own.
way. I couldn't believe it. So I started thinking through all the jokes. I was like, which ones could he have had?
And
a
by the
hand
way,
in?
that's from Killing Them Softly. It's like we
Yeah.
start going into a bad neighborhood. Liquor store, gun
See,
store,
I
liquor store.
was saying, I was
Where the
sitting there
fuck you taking
thinking
me?
you were saying Chappelle had Louis, and I was like sitting back, like, no fucking way.
No, it was Chris Rock. But
Ah.
that is interesting. I gotta rewatch Killing Him Softly because I've seen it, but it's so long. To me, it doesn't stick out as one. I know everyone says it's his fucking greatest. So, but I just for some reason I don't remember it as well as like
Go back
everyone
and
else.
watch it then.
I'm sure it holds up still. Yeah,
But no, you all are wrong anyway. Eddie Griffin's
What?
the best.
dude, I love Eddie Griffin.
Underrated stand-up comedian. Probably because he's done so much acting now in his life. He has some specials and
Amazing.
some bits that are unreal.
To me-
And because he's his own guy, like you can't recreate that
Oh,
personality.
and the fact that we can't say that word. I mean, he says it every other fucking word, and dude, Eddie Griffin, in my opinion, I've actually seen bits of his that I think are funnier than anything I've seen from Chappelle. 100%, I think. I don't know. I love the thing about Eddie Griffin though is he sucks now, in my opinion. I saw his most recent special, which is from like I think it's from 2019. Oh man, it stinks.
I didn't see it. I didn't even know
don't.
he had. The last one I saw was when he opens and goes, "I want to fuck Michelle Obama."
Yeah, is that
That's
the
the
one
last
where
one I
he's
remember.
wearing the fucking funny hat with like the
He's
open jacket?
That's the one where he has a screen in the background and he has every now and then a picture in the background of the set.
Mm.
But
Oh, he had a great
I,
bit
for-
about the pyramids.
I forgot to say Cat Williams also is fucking amazing, man.
Another one that
See,
fell
that's
off.
to me, Cat Williams was like the hack version of Eddie Griffin.
No.
Like Eddie Griffin actually had like George Carlin-esque type like things where it's like he's not only being funny, he's also saying like spitting some knowledge and shit. Whereas like Cat Williams is just like he did have one funny one where he talks about smoking weed and he doesn't want his kids to find out, but his kids like recognize the smell over it, and it's like every time Dad'd be tripping, it smell like pine cones in here. He's like, why'd you eat all my cereal, Dad? Like,
I'm not going to say the word. I'm going to say the N word for this one because it's one of my favorite. And that's something big for me when it comes to stand up. When I can remember a bit when he goes, "Hey, I got a Chrysler 300. It looks like a Phantom," and it's like, no N word. It looks like a Chrysler 300. It's one of the funniest.
Yeah, actually,
fucking
he's pretty
things.
great. I don't know why I'm downselling him. He's had some really funny bits.
Dude,
Fuck.
every time I see a Chrysler 300, especially when it's fucking pimped out, I'm like, dude, that bit has stuck with me. I think that's that bit has to be 10 years old by now.
It's a great bit though.
It's great.
People always try to do that when they like have like tuners, you know. They'll get like a Honda Civic and soup it up, and they're like, "Oh, it's like it's
It
still a
looks
fucking
like a
Honda Civic."
Phantom. It looks like a Phantom. No N word. It looks like a Chrysler 300.
That's wondering why you're
Chrysler
so
300.
polite.
What's
What's
up?
Why are you so polite? Chat's wondering why you're so polite, Whitey.
Yeah, why are you
What
so
do you mean by
polite?
polite? How am I
'Cause
being
he's
polite?
saying
You just
N-word.
sound like a soccer mom when you quote.
No N-word.
Oh, that because that's
Saying
how
it.
he
And
that's
I,
how
did
he
I just see
sounds.
you
If you
flipping
see
your Karen hair when you say it? You know, like when
if
you
you
rap.
see the bit, jeez. If you see the bit, you'll understand because he sounds kind of like that when he. I can't do a fucking Cat Williams. I'm awful at impressions.
When you
I'm
rap, you
terrible.
sound like those old people in that one. That's because Jesus Christ is my.
Savior.
Savior.
No, I cut it off before because I'm not even going to say what you're saying.
I'm
No.
so
Oh,
glad
by
you
the
brought
way-
up fucking Eddie Griffin though. He's great. He's underrated as fuck, or at least his
Dude.
old shit.
I saw this fucking video the other day called GTA San Andreas versus Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yeah.
And the video at the time had 400, 500,000 views and it was only uploaded maybe a week ago.
Hmm.
And I'm midway through watching this and I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm just watching this video and it's a great video. But in my mind, I didn't even think it was a great video. I just thought it was a typical video showcasing clips from both video games and a narrator talking about it. There's so many of these like this. And it's got 400, 500,000 views. I'm halfway through watching this. I look down. It's this guy called Ego Elite Gaming. At the time, this guy only had 7K subs.
So you're watching one of his like breakout.
Oh, this is a breakout because when I rewatched it a day or two later, he's at almost 12,000.
Nice.
And there's a ton of verified YouTubers commenting, going subbed. And I'm going to myself, I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. Because this video, when I was watching it, I thought nothing of it. I thought, oh, this is a typical channel that has 200, 300,000 subs or a million
Right.
subs. It's like, no, this guy had 7K at the time.
That's always great when it's such a good video and then you find that out and you're like, oh nice, he's fucking getting his due his little due desserts.
You never know
Great,
what your
great video.
email.
What kind of video was it? Was it like a meme or
So he was going to compare Cyberpunk to GTA San Andreas. I decided to watch it because one of the recommendations I've been getting on YouTube are short clips of glitches in Cyberpunk. I've never played the game, but I've played GTA San Andreas. It's one of my favorite games that I ever played. So he tallied a score between the two, and fucking San Andreas blew it out of the water based off, what his opinion was of the game. But it was cool. It was just here's a category. What's better, GTA or Cyberpunk? And he would give points to who was better.
Mm. Yeah, it sounds good. I've been going on like a rabbit hole, not a rabbit hole like in the sense of we use it, but I was just going down a wormhole, maybe I'll say, of like 40-second to 30-second quick little funny videos. You ever seen those where it's just like out of context, but like a funny thing happening? And I clicked on so many today for like 2 hours straight that I the next 2 weeks of my recommendations are going to be just 40-second, 30-second clips. I just know it already. I was watching a bunch of videos on it's these parents. Like first I was watching dads embarrassing their daughters, dropping them off to school, which was fucking fantastic. If I ever have a kid,
Dude,
I'm going to be that dad.
You got to send me a couple because I want that to be in my recommendations now.
Oh man, they were fantastic.
I love those videos when you hear the dad screaming from the car, "Bye, Susie, love you. Remember, I packed you a lunch."
Oh, there was one where he filmed it for a year straight, and every time he dropped her off, he'd be like, "I you," and he'd scream it at the top of his lungs, and then
You
I
actually
watched.
cut out right when you screamed.
What's up?
You cut out right when you screamed.
Oh, you'd just be like, "I love you. I want to hug you. Say bye." Like he would just say the most embarrassing shit for a year straight. And
That's
then
great.
I watched videos of parents like, or sometimes it was parents, sometimes it was boyfriends sending their daughters or girlfriends into an auto zone to get blinker fluid, and then they would just film them coming back out. It was the greatest thing ever. I don't know. It's such a stupid, simple thing, but I was like, this is hilarious. They would just come back like, you made me look like such a fucking idiot. I'm like, if I ever have a kid, I'm gonna fucking prank them like every day. That's all I got. Why'd you go so quiet?
Did you?
What?
Did you say? Did you say blinker fluid?
Yeah.
Yeah, you never
That's
heard of
not-
that one?
That's not a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That's the whole. That's the joke. So they go in, ask for blinker fluid, and look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And then the entire store,
uh,
every guy in the store turns their head and goes, "That's not a thing." And then they come out embarrassed. It's just
I
don't know,
really
it's fun.
wish I was smart.
Yeah, you're the guy they
Did-
run into in the store.
Yeah, you're the guy. I could have gotten you to look for blinker fluid. You would have been the person to be like, "Hey, do you guys have blinker fluid?"
To be fair, I know
Yeah.
nothing about
Jen, we could
cars.
take him snipe hunting.
Ugh, that's funny. You were so silent, and I was like, "Did his mic go out, or is he actually thinking about like
Oh,
what blinker
God.
fluid is?"
Oh my god. I have other stuff I want to talk about if you want this to go longer than usual.
Yeah, I got nothing else, but I'm down. I'm definitely down.
Well, let's just hey, producer, are you okay with that?
I'm gonna mute you guys and go make a sandwich.
Okay.
All right. I like it. I like
Well,
it.
don't mute
And-
us, because then we can't.
I'm gonna mute you on
Right.
my end and mute my.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
gonna mute myself. Here,
Oh.
here, chat. Watch them, guys.
Yeah. All right,
The
guys,
fact
talk
that he
shit about
says-
Duel.
The fact that he says chat is great because I'm thinking there's -4 people watching right now.
Oh, they're here for me.
Go make a sandwich.
Yeah, go make a fucking. Oh, dude, I just found out there's an authentic Italian deli. Like I could
Go
throw
get
a
your
rock.
fucking
through it.
shine box.
Like there's an authentic Italian deli. Oh my god, I hate him. Can I get this? It's right down the street, and I'm gonna fucking go there tomorrow, and I'm gonna get some fucking salami, kid.
All right, here's something.
Yeah.
In the world of me that will relate to the world of everyone else because I kind of live in a box. I mean, I do a lot of things, but I
We all
don't.
live in a box.
Yeah, we all live in a box, and
No one lives in a circle house.
all right.
That was a bad
So-
joke. Sorry.
Did you notice? Have you noticed for the past few years, people will complain about the different ratings of movies from IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes?
Oh yeah, I hate it.
You see people going, Rotten Tomatoes only gave this a 90%, whereas the movie was actually bad because, and it's
Or
just
the
people.
other way around. And it's like, yeah, who the fuck cares? I don't.
I never, yeah, it's like, dude, just watch the movie, and if you liked it, you liked it.
Yeah, if you like it, then you like it. Who the fuck cares if no other people don't?
Yeah, but no one ever talks about for some reason, no one ever brings up the other way around. And maybe because it doesn't happen as much, but so there's a movie, Gem, called John Q, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen it?
No, never heard of it.
So this movie has two things, and they're very two important things for a movie. And usually when you have these two things, you're looking at a movie that's going to be at least a watchable, good movie. One is the idea, the plot for the movie. It's an originally great idea. And the plot for the movie is a father has a son who needs a heart transplant. They don't have enough money for the heart transplant. They're trying to get money. They can't. So he decides to hold the hospital hostage until they give his son the heart that he needs.
I remember that. I remember it now that you say it.
And for some reason, the hospital that he's holding hostage has like 10 people in it this day. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with
security officers. No.
Yeah. The second thing is amazing, great. I would say between a great and an amazing performance by their lead actor, and their lead actor is fucking Denzel Washington. Like, how can he's the father? How can you? It's whoa. Everything outside of that was bad. The soundtrack or score, whatever you want to call it, for the movie was really, really bad. All the other stories, like the dealing with a hostage outside the hospital with Ray Liotta, and I think it was Robert Duvall, might have been Gene Hackman, whoever plays the Scroogey old white guy. It was one of them.
I don't want to interrupt the flow, but I just have to say, if a movie has a bad soundtrack, it's a bad movie.
It was, oh, dude.
I've never seen a movie with a bad soundtrack that was good.
It takes away from the movie. When I'm listening to it, I'm going, what? Who the fuck okayed this?
It's the easiest thing to get right.
So
just get good music.
Yeah, I don't want to bore you.
Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, I don't want to. Oh, by the way, you want to know who else was in it? Eddie motherfucking Griffin.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
he was one of the hostages.
Really? That's so random.
It was.
He probably knows Denzel or something.
Maybe he was. If you watch the movie, he was definitely that bring comic relief into the movie. Yeah, he was definitely the comic relief for the movie.
Can I get some motherfucking water? Can I get a bottle of water over here?
Pretty much.
He's the guy like, yo, can I get some Ritz or something? Fucking, I haven't eaten in 3 fucking hours.
Yeah, he might as well have had a toothpick while he was talking. I think he did. I think he had a toothpick when he was talking.
He just like, go ahead, shoot me. I don't want to go home anyway. My wife be fucking.
My wife, they all trying to get child support from me, Denzel. Why don't you take my heart? I don't give a fuck.
Man, I seen worse in the ghetto when I grew up. You ain't scared me with no guns.
Yeah, so they actually had a really good. I mean, they had Denzel and a good cast. The idea is such a great, like, dude. When I hear that idea on paper, it's as if I'm in a world of whoa, an original idea. Haven't seen that in a while. But the movie is bad. I'm telling you, I've seen this movie. It's bad. You go on the ratings or the reviews for the movie. If you go on IMDb, if you get a movie in the 7s, that's usually telling you that it's gotten good reviews. It's a good movie in the world of people reviewing it on IMDb. Once you start going lower than 6.5, you start to go, oh, maybe this isn't that good. The IMDb for that movie is a 7.1. Whereas the Rotten Tomato review is around a 20%. And if you're just taking my personal opinion on movies, I'm definitely leaning towards the Rotten Tomato review. I would have given that movie, if that movie had a B-list actor as the main actor, and even if that guy gave it his all, like say it was the guy who plays Birdman from Watchmen or something, then that movie would have been a 3. But because Denzel was so good in it, I'll give that movie a 4 at best. I'm closer to a 3.5, but the movie wasn't good, bro. It really wasn't. And IMDb gave it great review. 7.1 is really good reviews, man. That means it's a good to really good movie, but it wasn't that good of a movie.
Yeah, that's disappointing. There's been some where like it's so low and I love the movie, or it's so high and I hate it. So I've never really. I have a dude who I watch that I trust and like hasn't really ever let me down. So I feel like Video Game Donkey made a really good video with video game critics on like you don't have to necessarily agree or share the same viewpoints as their ratings, but as long as you know how they do it on a consistent basis. Like there's some reviewers where like if they say it's horrible, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna love this. You know what I mean? Just because I can kind of see what their angle is, like the type of movies they hate, I love, or vice versa. But typically, it's like I don't give a fuck what critics say. Like I don't know, I'm gonna watch a movie, I'm gonna watch it. You know?
People love Marvel movies and superhero movies, and I've seen a few. I've seen Thor Ragnarok, which a lot of Marvel fans say that's the best Marvel movie of them all.
Ugh,
And I've never
ugh.
I never walked out of the theater or I never finished a movie going, that was a really good movie. I always go, yeah, these superhero movies really aren't my thing.
Dude, I watched the first 10. I turned it off after 10 minutes. Thor Ragnarok. Like he was like cracking jokes, and it was like, he's like fighting
Yeah,
this guy, and he's like, I'm a
a lot of
bunny.
these
It was like a
superhero
comedy. I was
movies,
like, what the fuck is this?
a lot of the superhero movies, for some reason, these guys all have to be stand-up comedians. When I thought these guys were like, why do all the characters have the same exact personality?
Yeah, I'm watching Thor because I want to see a big fucking god of a human fucking smash people with a hammer and fucking kick ass, and he's like tap dancing and doing fucking like a monologue. I'm like, what is this, dude? This is dumb.
So I watch a lot of movie critic or TV show channels. Your movie sucks. I'm sorry. Am I interrupting your Sprite commercial?
Dude, we
This
are a Sprite
podcast
commercial.
is brought to you by
Yeah.
nothing.
It's brought to us by Sprite. Look at the fucking logos. But dude, have you seen what the
Oh,
what did you just say?
I was
He
gonna
broke
say something, but you decided to just break it.
Oh, I've been trying to interrupt you the whole time. Look at the DMs.
To be fair, I've been talking a lot, so I'm sorry
Oh,
for
no,
that.
I gotta say, good flow, guys. You guys are doing great. Get back in your corners. Get some water. Get those towels on your forehead. You guys are doing fantastic right now.
Are you being serious or are you fucking with us?
No, I was being serious. I was listening the whole time while I was down there warming
Oh
up.
hell
for
yeah!
shit.
Thank you, Duel.
And I was like, I have to go up there and interrupt somehow. So I unmuted and then
drink.
opened my soda.
He's sending Eddie Griffin gifts, and dude, I forgot some of the funny shit he's done in movies. Dude, wasn't he Undercover Brother?
Yeah.
Fucking one of those awful, but like a half baked type movie. It's one of those awful good movies.
What the
Another
fuck
one.
were we saying though? What were you
Well,
just saying?
I was okay. Yeah, no, I know what I was saying. So I watch a lot of movie, TV show review channels.
Oh yeah, have you seen Chris Stuckman?
Maybe, but
I like him. You'd know him if you saw him. He's like one of the most popular ones.
I watch
If
I
not
Hate
the most.
Everything. Your Movie Sucks. I haven't seen Ralph the Movie Maker in a while, but he was good. There's a couple other ones I'd watch every now and then, but those are definitely top 3. And those guys, and even including other YouTube channels, fucking, it sucks because they all unequivocally, if that's a word, dislike this one movie that 8 or 9 out of the 10 things they say about this movie is correct. It is. It really is. But I still enjoyed the movie.
What movie?
And it's the movie by Seth MacFarlane, A Million Ways to Die in the West. Everyone, for some reason, even my girl, everyone hates this movie, but
I didn't even finish it, which is a bad sign for me.
Dude, so many things they say about the movie is correct. So many things. But I left watching that movie going, there's 3, 4, 5 scenes that I remember going, wow, that's a really fucking funny scene. I like that.
Mm.
I liked it, dude. It made me laugh. It made me laugh, I'd say 10 plus times. That's really good for a comedy movie.
Yeah, it is. I will say I'm not the biggest comedy movie fan, which is weird, I know, because I love comedy and like as an art, but like I'm just not the biggest comedy movie fan. But yeah, I didn't finish it. I remember turning it off halfway, but I didn't hate it. I was just like, I was bored.
Dude, when he reveals the shooting game as Runaway Slave, and he goes, well, why couldn't it be ducks or something? I can't stop laughing at that bit.
No, that sounds funny. I mean, I could have been like, who knows? I could have been high or fucking drunk or like, I don't even remember why I watched it or where I was, or I just remember I did see part of it, at least half. There's movies like that for me too, though, where people fucking like the one I always bring up is Batman versus Superman. Like, I think that's a really good movie. Not just a good movie, I think it's a really good movie, and people fucking hate it, dude. They hate it, and I'm like, I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Hmm. All right. All right. All right.
Um, yeah, I don't know. People are dumb when it comes to fucking. I I don't know. I hate. You know what? People did do that though. Remember when the Joker came out, the newest one?
That was an overrated movie, in my opinion.
Yeah, but there was a bunch of people online that were like, "This is a great movie," and fucking the critics gave it a 2% score, but it was fucking amazing. And it's like, okay, dude, like, was it that good, or is
I
this
told my
about
girl
politics?
the movie would have been so much better if they decide to make it a silent movie. And
The movie would.
I wasn't joking too when I said that. I went to myself, the dialogue was really unnecessary during the whole movie. All the dialogue was society's bad. So if they would have made, I mean, there was at one point where he just starts dancing and there's a violin playing. So when we were done watching the movie, I said to her, they should have just made this a silent movie. It would have been so much more. I mean, they're trying to go for this artsy feel. That would have been really outside the box for a big Hollywood type production to do something like that.
Mm. I've never been a Joker fan. People, he's like the most overrated villain of all time. People are like, oh, he's fucking society's bad and he's just doing shit, and it's like, yeah, but he's fucking blowing up hospitals and shit. Like, he
Is it
doesn't.
me or is the Joker and the Riddler really alike?
Yeah, they're super similar. Although Jim Carrey killed it as the Riddler. But
Jim Carrey was a great Riddler.
I will say, I did like The Dark Knight though, obviously with Heath Ledger as a Joker. I thought that was a really good Joker. But that was because, like, if you actually, I watched a theory about that movie after the fact, and if you actually rewatch the movie or just watch that theory, like, Joker is actually the good guy in the movie. Like, he really is. Like, he's the dude who takes down the mob. Like, every step of the way, he's the reason good stuff happens.
That's probably why the majority of people nowadays like the Joker is because of Heath Ledger's Joker and how it's portrayed in The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
And when I was done watching the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, maybe because I went into it with expectations, I went away with it going, that wasn't the Joker. And I'm not someone who like, oh, I read the comic books. Because by the way, 99.8% of the people who watch all these superhero movies, stop acting like you read the comic books. You didn't read the fucking comic books.
I know. I
I'm
hate
your
that.
age.
Not everyone
Comic
read.
books weren't a thing. You played PlayStation 2, you pieces of shit. So, but yeah, I came out of it going that the Joker is a guy who's able to have people beneath him, and he's able to have elaborate plans and take over cities and take on superheroes. This guy's some fucking anorexic mental handicap victim, like who painted a clown on his fit. Like this isn't the Joker. This is just a guy who's a clown.
Yeah, it seemed like the type of movie that, like, edgy teens would watch and be like, yeah, fucking, society, man. It's just like, I don't know. It just looked like, I didn't even watch it. I was just like, this looks like a
Yeah,
dumb
dude, the
movie.
dialogue was so bad when this therapist goes at the they don't give a shit about you. It's like, oh my god, is this real dialogue? Is someone actually watching this going, this is so deep. This is so deep,
I
man.
just remember.
They really don't care about the little people in the world.
Yeah, yeah. I remember seeing the scene of when he, like, is on the game or the talk show, and then he just, like, pulls out a gun and shoots the host. And I'm just like, okay, dude, like, there's no security in the place. Like, really? This guy brought a fucking revolver into a
Oh,
fucking
but
talk
Jem,
show.
remember, if you watch the end, it was all in his head. Do 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 do. What a twist! M Night Shyamalan.
Wait, was it?
Fucking, it could have been. Who gives a fuck? It wasn't even a movie, honestly. Now, I hate it more now that we just talked about it for 5 minutes.
No, but that at least makes me feel better about it, because that was the most unrealistic thing. I was like, dude, and also, like people who record fucking talk shows at that level, they're like they record ahead of time so they can cut if something goes wrong. So there's no way that would go out to air. But the country wouldn't be watching him shoot. Like it's just I hated that scene. I was like, no wonder I skipped this fucking.
Yeah,
awful.
and Robert De Niro, like, listen, guys, I understand he's talking about 3 people dying was a good thing, but let's hear him out. Let's hear about what you gotta say, Arthur.
Yeah, that was. Have you seen any besides like you said with The Founder? Have you seen any like good movies this year? I only saw one recently.
I believe we saw Green Book or Green Brook in the beginning of the year. That was a great movie. And I went into it with low expectations. So I went into it with the whole typical, we get it, white people bad, black people good. They're going to learn about each other's culture. The white guy's going to do a dance that's not part of white people dancing, and they're all going to get along, you know?
It's like that Bill Burr joke. Yeah, he's gonna go save a school.
It's exactly like that Bill Burr. I was just going to mention that so no one's like, hey, hold on.
Yeah.
It's the one where the teacher goes to teach the underprivileged youths or whatever. It wasn't like that, because a lot of those movies do that type of storyline, and so many of the emotions aren't earned at all. Where it's like, guys, I get you're talking about something deep, but the story you're portraying right now for this these 90 minutes is not deep at all. You guys didn't earn any of this. I watched that movie, bro. I was in 5 minutes in, I was fully invested. It is an amazing.
Oh, that's the best
movie.
type of movie where you don't have to sit for 20 minutes. Like, should I stay or should I? Where you're just locked in from the first fucking. That's the and you don't want it to end. I need.
It
to
had one
find
of the
those.
greatest scenes too I've ever seen in my life in a movie. And
What's it about?
I'm not going to ruin it. So
Like
it's
roughly.
about so to rough it up so I don't ruin it, I want you to see this movie now.
Green Bro. Yeah, because the the Walt D. Schmidt or whatever.
The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Yeah, that's the only movie I can think that you've recommended that I watched, but I love that movie. So
I love that movie too. I love that movie more and more. Every time I see it, I love it more.
yeah, that was a great fucking movie.
So the back of the book for that movie is there is a black musician and his band is about to go on tour. And he needs a driver / bodyguard. So he hires a white guy. And this is in, I forget the time period. It might be 50s, 60s.
I know. I'm so bad with names, but the second I know exactly what movie you're talking about. I remember seeing the trailer for that.
And it's
good.
Dude, it's a great movie. It's one of those movies where everyone likes. So I go in it with the whole contrarian, like, well, we'll see about this.
Yeah.
and 5 minutes in, I'm like, fucking, like, oh my god, babe, this fucking, I love it. It was it's a little bit, it's way more than Game of Thrones, but it's really good, dude. It's great. It's not really good.
I love watching movies from that era. But the problem with nowadays, which you already said before, is I just don't want it to be preachy. I want it to be a good movie about the times of racism, but I don't want it to be like one of these modern fucking like woke, because a lot of them are nowadays.
It's not preachy. It's so not
good to
preachy
hear.
because it's so in depth of just these characters dealing with this, and not, people make it about the fucking world, like us against them or them against us. It's like, no, here are these people dealing with this, and it's great because they're going through different cities and states and dealing with different scenario. It's a great fucking movie, man. It really is.
I gotta check that out. Hell yeah. I've been looking.
I don't want to ruin anything. The only downside is the comedian Sebastian something is in it.
Oh no, that guy.
He's in it I swear to you, his runtime in the movie is probably 90 seconds.
What's up with the fucking...
Hey, yo, yuck, the battalion guy here.
I said I wanted the fucking salami. Like, I hate that. That guy's such a hack, dude. I fucking hate him.
It's a hack, that fucking non-WD-40 that's on your computer chair.
I know. I really need to do something about that. Why doesn't your chair fucking squeak, dude? I didn't know you were living in fucking...
I'm on an island table. I don't have a computer setup kind of thing. Can you hear that in the background, by the way?
No.
All right, good.
Oh, like you're in like a wooden chair.
It's a stool. It's a stool with a cushion.
It's a stool.
It's a stool.
It's a fucking stool. Do you mainly
Hey,
eat
yo,
there?
this fucking store. I mean, you can sit on it, you can lean on it. Sebastian Janet, I got my popped collar here. It's goddamn you.
Yeah, my grandma came over today.
Hey, so
Dude.
I was talking with this Northeastern accent, right? Insert joke here. Crowd goes nuts. $100 million.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I told you I was watching fucking. I want to add her to the list, but she's actually a bigger channel. But it's this fucking chick from New Jersey. Because I remember you asking me about Boston. Like, is that fucking like crazy New Jersey accent? Is that a thing?
I would have to see the clip to tell you if it's yucked up or not.
Okay, because I couldn't tell if she was faking it and it's like a character because it's that cartoonish.
Do you want to send it to me real quick on Twitter? How quick is it?
Yeah, I can
long
find
clip?
a really short, or you can just
Yeah.
listen to it for a second.
Yeah, play it. I'll hear it.
Fuck. Now I forgot. Oh yeah, there we go.
See, because I grew up in Central Jersey, so my
one of the
dialect
things
is different because there's North Jersey that's closer to New York.
That's
and
so
then
funny you
there's
say that.
South Jersey that's closer to PA.
One of the things she said in the video is she was like, yeah, and by the way, there's no such thing as Central Jersey. Or whatever the fuck. And
That's a big debate. There is such thing as Central Jersey.
No, I know, and she said she just said it to piss off people from Central Jersey. So like it
Yeah.
was like a funny little thing, but yeah, I don't know, it made me think of you because I know you're familiar with the area, whatever. Wait, here, let me.
I was raised in New Jersey, man. Fucking New
Well, I didn't
Jersey.
want to like dox or anything. You know what I mean?
I don't live. I mean, I grew up there.
I sent it to your
Do you want me
DM.
to play it on here?
Yeah, seriously. I don't have Discord on my phone half the time, bro.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. You can play it.
That shit. No, I almost said a
Where's
word.
On Twitter?
He probably DM'd it to me, so you got to DM Duel.
I'll
now.
DM it to you, Duel.
Did you get any love, by the way, on your YouTube community with the post?
Let me check. That's a good question. I doubt it.
I was sitting there. I didn't want to take a guess. I was like, I know who he's talking about. I know exactly
Did
who
you?
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is it? Do I know her?
TikTok chick.
I'm gonna put it on the.
Apparently, she's big on TikTok.
Jem, you gotta join for this one. You might get a little quiet, Jem, but you gotta join.
That's fine. I'll just leave right after.
Robot Jem, zero bro.
Is it that bad?
No, you're all right. We're gonna make it work. All right, so I'm gonna let the audio play on here.
Hello, I'm Emma Langevin. Normally I don't introduce myself by name in the beginning of my videos, but because nobody knows how to pronounce my last name correctly, I figured I should start doing that. I've been putting off filming this video for the past couple of weeks because Q&As are like the biggest YouTube cop-out ever, and I'm afraid this video is going to be more boring than my usual content, so I am sorry in advance if it is. I just wanted to film something simple, that way I could practice being friendly and get used to filming again. Also,
what do you think?
Is that fucking real?
What?
This motherfucker.
He's like, she sounds normal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's like, what? What?
That's exactly. Is this kind of like the light fluid or something? She sounds normal. She sounds like
Are
she.
you out of your fucking mind, dude?
Dude, that first off, that girl's hot and she sounds
Oh, yeah,
perfectly normal.
She's hot as fuck.
people
Dude,
expect
she
me
sounds.
to say Ghost or
She
Dark,
sounds
but Psychic is
normal.
my favorite type of Pokemon.
Hold on, shut up.
And my team would be Alakazam, Hypno, Espeon, Jinx, and Mime Jr.
Yeah,
I would
dude,
not have
she
a sixth
dude.
Pokemon.
I have family members that sound. She sounds like she's from North Jersey, like Jersey City. She definitely goes into New York City a lot. But yeah, dude, I mean, she's yucking it up with the chains and the hoop earrings and all that. But yeah, that's she's normal.
That's crazy.
That's a normal. That's not normal to you.
No, dude, that's a fucking thick accent.
I don't think I'd be that far in the league. Like, I'd be like 5th, 6th, or 7th. I would not be like the last one, you know? So I wouldn't have
Fucking
6
six,
Pokemon. I'd only
seven.
have 5. Who has the responsibility as car DJ? Passenger, backseat, or driver?
Passenger.
Dude,
Driver needs to focus.
that is around
such a weirdly
that's
specific.
40 to 45% of white receptionists in New Jersey.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, she's.
It's like, all right, I'm busy. Please hold. Like, the music starts playing before you get a word out.
No, it's funny because I've heard slight New Jersey accents, but that's a fucking.
She's the type of receptionist that has bad bedroom manner, but she's gonna get shit done for you.
Yeah.
No, that's not. Honestly, that's not even an accent. That's just that makes me seem like she's gonna warm milk and cookies for me because that sounds right at home.
Yeah. That's an accent though. Jesus.
Oh,
That's a
let's
fucking.
do this then.
Can people hear this, Duel?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to do. Let's see, a girl from
Oh,
Boston.
Jesus.
Why does she show up here too?
Well, because I will say it's definitely a different accent, but it has similarities. I can see why someone not from the Northeast would like confuse the two.
Dude, all you have to do is look up the movie Fighter, and Jem
Kinda
told
New
me
York.
that those women sound like that in real life.
I want to make sure I'm not picking a copyrighted thing or.
You know, you're able to look that up, Duel. You can
What?
put that in filters for things that are not copyrighted.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, I forgot how you were able to do it.
Oh,
Sure.
Creative Commons
Possibly. I think it's Creative Commons.
and under features.
Yeah,
No, under
Duel.
features.
Now Duel's already given up.
Yeah, right there.
Where is that it?
God, that's
No.
Are you looking for a specific video or just
That-
in
Just
general?
try to just get like a yeah.
Can they see this or just hear it?
Oh no! Here we go.
No.
No. Duel. Just type in. Is that a baby whale?
The doll video is weird.
like-
The
yeah,
thumbnail was
Not
creepy.
I never would have guessed that. This one right here.
Oh, dude, this is
If
one
you
of the
want a
great-
Boston accent,
I don't
there
know
it
what
is.
this is,
Does this sound
but
normal to
Jay
you, Jim?
says it's a fucking big sea turtle. Look,
It doesn't sound normal.
it's a
thick as
baby
fuck, but I know so
fucking
many
wheel,
people.
man. Holy shit, we are witnessing a baby fucking wheel right here, dude.
Baby fucking wheel.
Rewind that right now because when he says Jay says it's a fucking sea turtle.
Yeah,
I don't know what this is, but Jay says it's a fucking big sea turtle. Look, it's a baby fucking wheel, man. Holy
Baby
shit, we
wheel.
are witnessing a baby fucking wheel right here, dude. Holy
Dude.
shit. That thing is big, Jay. What is that thing? It looks hurt.
What
Yeah, no,
is
this-
that thing? It looks hot.
Most people watch this video and laugh because of how ridiculous he sounds, but I'm just like, it sounds like a somewhat normal dude just saying funny shit. Like the accent itself is like, it's pretty normal.
Jay says it's a sea turtle.
We're gonna be on the fucking news, kid.
So
He
that
says that at least like
Focus
4
on getting
times.
I
so
have
she
to-
sounds like
We're
the
going.
gem.
I get so insulted when
Oh,
I'm in
dude,
a car with
yeah,
somebody
hers is
who's
so
driving and they
thick.
pull out their phone to like
Oh
text
no,
and drive.
dude!
or
I
play
want
music and
this
drive.
girl to
I will
come
smack
in
that
with her
phone out of his
1999
hand so fast.
Pontiac
Dying alone
Firebird
time,
and just
not
be
to
like,
while I'm in the car.
"Hey,
Actually
hey,
doesn't
yo,
get
you
any
want to go
say.
to an arcade?"
She probably would
Yeah,
do
dude,
that.
what is
Pretty
it
funny.
about like parts of New York and New Jersey where like the women are stuck in the fucking 60s? You know what I mean? Like, what is that?
I don't care. I love this. I love this girl. She will forever be my queen. This girl's awesome.
Yeah, dude, she's actually funny too.
You're already
Yeah,
simping
I'm
for Emma.
immediately gonna forget about her after this podcast, but good fine.
Yeah. I'm adding her to the list. You know, it's not like
Oh, definitely, because she seems. See, that's the thing. Because it's so at home to me. She seems interesting.
She's selling
Yeah,
G
she
Fuel.
is.
She has no time for you nothings.
No, I know she's really big on TikTok.
Can we at
but-
least dream?
you
I mean,
never
I fucking
know.
put Bill Burr on the guest
You
list.
name the
possibly.
podcast the nothing, so I'm gonna keep
Just say-
reminding you of that fact.
That is
Just
very
tell-
true.
Just be like, yeah, I'm gonna prove to you there's a Central Jersey. Come on the fucking podcast. You know, get her in with emotion. Maybe that'll work.
Hmm.
We're not a big podcast, but
And starts talking shit
fight
about
you.
her part of Jersey, and then when you clip the videos, do that part where you zoom in on your face when you say something really important. Like the
Listen,
fuck-
lady, we're the McDonald's before Ray Crux comes in, so you know,
yeah.
Get that- get that. We're nothing. No one's ever
we're not.
coming.
No
in.
one's-
In the
no-
background.
I can't wait till the first person who doesn't know us before the podcast actually agrees. That'll be a day.
What's the over under in terms of minutes of them bailing out?
Oh man, there's gonna be, if we actually get some people that don't know us at all that kind of has somewhat of a following, there's gonna be some weird ones. There's definitely gonna be some people who get like triggered. I bet.
Those are
If
gonna be
they're not ready
hangouts.
for,
We're gonna use
like-
hangouts for these guests too, just to drive them crazy.
Just to mute them.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
yeah.
another rabbit hole I was going. Oh shit, it's almost 3 hours. Yeah, we'll cut this off at the 3 hour mark.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Duel. Another thing I was going down the rabbit hole on YouTube was bad Uber and Lyft passengers.
Oh, yep. I've probably seen some of the same ones you've seen because there's like one guy who has like the most popular ones. He had to actually stop filming because Uber like fired him for filming or posting them.
I don't understand. Isn't he allowed to do that legally?
No, he's allowed to film legally, but because he was posting like bad interactions, the company was like, "Oh, you're making us look bad. Like you're making people not want to." Whatever it was, but yeah, sorry.
It was so satisfying when he kicks them out of the car and all that. But dude, the if I was ever a driver, the second I say get out of my car, and someone says
I'm
no,
swinging.
and someone says no, I'm immediately calling the police.
Yeah,
I'm praying to God that you are gonna now get in trouble. Like, dude, you're in my car. I'm telling you no, and you're going, no, you're gonna take me to my destination. 911. Yes, this lady's in my car. She won't get the fuck out.
By the way, you're completely right. I watched probably 20 different videos of it. 100% of the time it was a woman, dude. It's always a fucking woman that won't get out of the fucking, like, no guy ever in any of the videos I watched was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay here. It's like they get out. But
Yeah,
it's the women feel like, because you can't remove them physically because they're a woman, maybe. I don't know what it is, man.
I told my girl, I go, dude, you girls act like you're entitled to fucking everything. And to her credit, she doesn't. She has a very guy's mentality, which is why I really like her. But
yeah, plenty of women don't, by the way.
Actually, let's not backtrack. I was gonna say the majority of the time it's white girls, but it's not.
No.
It's only two types. It's either a white girl or a black girl. You never see an Asian girl freak out.
Yeah, never.
I've never seen one Asian person go, "You are taking me to my." I can't do an accent.
And the white girls are always drunk.
Oh, they're the worst.
I don't know what it is, that confidence they get.
I
remember
was like,
one of them
when they
threw a
canceled
beer.
When they canceled the ride, and you always hear one of the white girls go, "That's not cool."
Yeah, and they always hit the car after they get out. They always like hit it or slap it or punch it as he's driving away. Like that. Oh man. But yeah, like you said, watching those videos enrages me because I'm just like, I know I wouldn't do anything violent in this situation, but I would want to. So I would want to run them over. Like after they got out, I would want to back over them.
No, you can't. That's why I always go. It's like, dude, just call the
Please.
fucking police. Call the police. You have a human being that's not getting out of your car. You call the police. And if they leave the site, you have footage of them. You have their name and Uber account to give to the police or whoever is, I guess, the people who are responsible for that shit on Uber's behalf. Just get them the fuck out of your car. Don't rip them out. I know you want to, but don't. Just call the fucking cops.
Yeah, I wonder if the reason they don't is because they're like YouTubers, so it's kind of like content. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, let's see how mad I can make this fucking chick.
I do think that some of it, and this is based off videos I've watched of bikers getting into confrontations with people, the motorcyclists who have the GoPros on their helmets. And it does seem that some of the altercations are yucked up by the driver themselves to get content for their YouTube channel.
Yeah. It's kind of like my buddy was telling me a story the other day where he went into work before this place he works at opens, and he had a mask on, and the place he works has 2 locations, and he works at one of them, so he had to go to the other one. And the girl was like, when he like went to the door, the girl's like, we're not open yet, and she got like all mad and flustered, and he was telling me the story. He's like, I could have in that moment like removed the mask and shown her it was me, but he's like, I'm gonna ride this one out. Like, let's see how far we can take this, to the point where like he's just in that. And I so related to that, where I'm like, yeah, no, if I'm in the right and I know I'm in the right, but the person doesn't know and they're acting like that, I'm gonna just let them play this. Like, let's see how this goes. Bring the manager, then you're gonna look like the idiot for not knowing it was me. Type of deal. So I could totally see a YouTuber doing that, because why the fuck not? That's like the whole point almost.
The majority of people every person who is titled bad Uber or bad Lyft passenger, they have been bad. But I would say roughly 25 to 35% of the time, I go to myself, that driver wasn't handling that correctly.
Yeah, and I'd say a good maybe 20% of the time the driver was really quick to be like, get out. Where it's like I get he's dealing with people all day, but I remember watching a few of them where I'm like, geez, that was kind of okay. Like
I've
didn't
only
feel
saw
that bad.
one where it was almost like he was looking for it.
Mm.
Like I think a girl asked, "Can you turn up the music?" And he's like, "Nah, I'm just gonna leave it
Oh
on."
no, she reached. I remember it was she reached for the radio to turn it up, and
No,
he was like, "Don't touch my radio."
that's a
Do you remember that
different
one?
one. No, that's a different one. I was talking about one where I know which one you're talking about, but I was talking about I think it was a girl and a guy. They asked for something basic, but definitely something I understand the guy saying no to. And the girl mumbled something under her breath of, I'm not gonna get you again. Basically saying I'm not gonna pick you as my Uber driver for next time.
Mm.
And he was looking for. He's like, well, what did you say? No, you. And she's like, nothing. She's like, no, yeah, you said something. Or what? Are you gonna rate me 1 star now? It's like, okay, first off, she didn't say that, and then she's like, well, I mean, no, I just. And then he goes, all right, get out. I'm ending the drive. I'm not gonna be disrespected. She then also said, leaving the car, oh, he's gay. To which he also was a homosexual. So I was like, oh, okay, so this lady she is a cunt. But it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
dude, you it almost looked like you were looking for a confrontation.
Yeah, I definitely get that vibe. Not just with Uber drivers, but just like altercation videos in general. Half the time, I hate both people involved. Where I'm like, all right, you're both not really handling this maturely.
Yeah, I
But
definitely
I guess
got
it's
more
different.
stuff to talk about, bro, but I'll save it for next week.
Yeah, we don't want to go too like.
Yeah, no, I'm
We're hitting the
tired.
3-hour mark. But that's good. That's better than like running out of shit and just twiddling our fucking thumbs, you know?
Yeah, we paid Duel. After 2 hours, we give him double or a time and a half.
Time and a half, yeah. He gets 2 Kit Kat bars instead of 1.
Yeah, you multiply his hourly wage times a time and a half, and he gets exactly that for the 3rd hour.
Yeah. I'm excited for not only to keep doing it in general, but to have, T-Tac, especially at T-Tac. Like Ed we've had on a few times, but it'll be fun next week to talk to T-Tac, especially with Duel 2.
I want to catch up with him, man. I want to see how he's doing and everything. And I do have a couple things that we didn't even talk about today that I definitely want to talk to you about next week.
Bring some South Park things for
Cool.
T-Tech.
Oh my god, that's right, dude! I haven't even watched the past season and a half of South Park.
I'd love to get
welcome.
his opinion on the pandemic special because I did watch that and I didn't think
Nice.
it was that
Write
great.
it down.
I'm writing it down right now.
South Park. I forgot he was. Yeah, he's
Got an outro thing you want to say, or do you want me just to roll it?
no. We'll
It's a
just
nice after
fucking
party.
Do you want me to do my spoken intro that I'll definitely
Yeah.
work on?
definitely
Okay.
close it out.
Let me open this on my phone. This was a good episode. I definitely talked too much though on this
You want
one.
that campfire sound again?
Nah, you
or-
talked just the right amount.
Okay, guys, this has been the Nothings podcast. Remember to email us at askthenotthings@gmail.com. That's askthenotthings@gmail.com. We will read your emails on air. Right now, we're currently live on twitch.tv at the Nothings Podcast. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Nothings Pod, where we'll put some updates up there for our links and everything. But we'll also be uploading clips from episodes on Twitter. I forgot to say that. You can listen to us on Spotify as well. And you can also watch all recorded episodes of this podcast on our YouTube channel. And if you want to find us anywhere else, just look us up on Anchor and you will find the other platforms that we're on.
Hell yeah, man! You fucking nailed it that time. All right.
Yeah, I didn't drop my phone this time.
Thanks for listening, motherfuckers. Peace out.
That was perfect.
That was perfect. That was a perfect landing right there.
I broke. Oh God! And now we're back here. And come on, Duel. What are you doing?
He should have been playing the outro like
The outro's still not going. Are
10
you? I
seconds
think
ago.
he's definitely.
Bloody
fucking
kind of honest.
it's got
Anybody know who you are? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
You are a nothing.
You're not even doing okay. You're not even doing kinda good, dude.
Imagine being such a nothing that a homeless guy breaks up with you.
I want to kill him.
I want to crash a plane into your head.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah, hold on. That's like
hold on.
No, you hold on.
I'm standing up.
No,
Miserable, mediocre nothing. You nothing.